Hello everyone, and welcome to the Gauntlet, the never-ending D&D combat show, where our characters are fighting in their quest to defeat every single monster of the multiverse, where what kills us makes us stronger. We hope you're having a lovely Friday. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack. Thank you so much for being here today. We have, for our cast of characters, we have Scott as Stonebreaker.
Hello, it is good to be back. I missed you.
We have Josh as Wyatt.
We missed it too, buddy. Things are about to get a little hairy.
We have Ben as Fion.
Beef, it's on the Gauntlet tonight.
And we have Zara as Astrid.
Stony, I missed you.
Real quick, I realized that I forgot to roll the giveaway for the Streamloots pack. So we're going to just roll that real quick here. Zagmeister! Rick for mods. Rick for mods. Give yourself... Riggedy rigged.
It's always rigged.
Give yourself a pack, Zagmeister. And while we're here talking about amazing, beautiful things, y'all, we are 4% of the way through a level 5 hype train, so we've defeated level 4. We haven't even rolled dice.
That's way higher level than
Here we go. There we go. I rolled a 5. There you go. It's the level that we're in.
I'm the Gauntlet Master now.
Whoa.
You wanna see what it's like over here, buddy?
Do I get to kill someone?
I mean, yes. Oh my gosh. And thank you all. This is a lot of people who've done a lot of amazing things in this level 5 hype train that happened while we were scurriedly throwing dice around and running breaks and getting hydration and things like that. But for everyone who has gifted subs, tipped bits, we're so stinking grateful for you. Thank you so much. From the absolute bottommost parts of our hearts, we are so grateful for you. Our audience means the whole dang world. So thank you. Big hearts. Big heckin' hearts. Big heckin' hearts. A couple of quick announcements. The first of which is that if you are a TTRPG performer and you live in LA or are going to be visiting LA sometime, we'd like to have you come visit us. If you're interested in ever rolling some dice on the Gauntlet, we are accepting submissions for guests.
Can I apply?
You can!
Great!
Want to know where you could do that?
Where?
You can do it on our website.
Wow, that sounds easy.
It is.
It's not rehearsed.
Shockingly, no.
Some 90s tele-ad? Like, my gosh.
Don't
PSA
worry.
has been
Don't
brought
worry
to
Just
you.
enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
Because
Just
it's
enjoy it.
working.
Just
Where's the
enjoy it.
smooth jazz?
We already have gotten some amazing applications. If you have turned one in already, I promise you we're already sorting through them. But if you haven't applied and you are interested, please go check it out. We'd sure appreciate that. Go check out our merch. We don't have any new updates on that front. However, we do have a delightful message for our returning sponsor of the Gauntlet Season 2, Cantrip Candles. Scott, take it away.
Trudging down the empty cobblestone street, your footstep echoes off of the tall, timber-framed buildings of the city. With the hint of sunlight peeking out in the sky, the early morning is wary on your heavy eyes. As the street opens into the market, the conversationless bustle of vendors setting their stalls greets you. Your path takes you to a familiar stall already open, set with small ceramic mugs and a large metal tank. The vendor smiles at you, knowing, and silently hands you a steaming mug. The warmth instantly fills your hands, and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee seeps into your nostrils. With your first sip, the world suddenly seems brighter. With a newfound energy, you thank the vendor, hand them a copper, and continue on your way. And now I just kind of lost it.
We're all lost. We're all in there.
No, I lost the name of that one. Coffee shop. Thank you. Coffee shop. by Cantrip Candles.
This is live, everyone.
Hashtag not scripted.
Coffee shop at Cantrip Candles is a fantastic smell. If you enjoy coffee, it is a powerful aroma that will fill your nostrils instantly and take you back to all of your favorite coffee shops or the places that you go when you know you need a little boost in the day. I know I have been frequenting mine daily at this point, and the coffee shop candle brings me right back to those early mornings. So, we're going to be giving away a gift card for Cantrip Candles, $15 that can be used online or in person. This is an international giveaway, so during the intermission, stick around. There will be a code word for you to put in for your chance to win that gift card. A big thank you to Cantrip Candles, the ongoing sponsor of Season 2 of the Gauntlet.
Thank you, Scott. I know, we do. For seriously, it's not just an ad, we also just really like the folks down at Cantrip Candles, and we like burning them here. We've been big fans for many years. So please, 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 go check them out. We're super honored that they want to work with little old us. So, thank you. I know! And now, after everyone takes a quick break to go grab a cup of coffee, because everyone wants one.
Now I
I'm
want
doing
coffee.
It did sound really good. I was like, oh no.
This ad read will give you the crits.
Yeah, there you go.
Exclamation point merch, everyone. All right, everyone. I think that's about all the announcements we have. Are you prepared to re-enter the Gauntlet?
Let's get rolling.
Yes,
All right. When last we met our Gauntleteers, they had braved their way through a jungle, fighting many, many, many waves of small poisonous grung and rattling undead gnoll witherlings.
Right.
Just know, adventurers, keep an eye on your adrenaline surges. They're already rolling on in. And then,
Thank you.
continuing past that, into a muggy swamp filled with chattering otherworldly creatures and an ooze that maybe took more than a bite out of one of your friends. As the room went dark, you find yourselves continuing onward. As the world spins beneath you, you smell salt and rotting vegetation and wood, and you feel a cool breeze drift across your face.
Oh.
Much better than the swamp.
As you find yourself on a gentle beach.
I have a feeling this isn't going to be that gentle.
It's not.
As your feet land either in soft sand or in the gently soft wood of the dock, you look around and you find yourselves surrounded by these 6-foot-tall turtles. Every single one of them armed with a spear. And as they catch them in their hands, with all of their eyes a light red, and they turn to you. Can we please roll for initiative?
Yes.
Gross. Oh, that's a natural one.
Yeah, that
No.
was bad.
Okay. Really fast.
This is not good at all.
Everyone's making some excellent faces. I'm feeling really, really intrigued by how well this is gonna go. Okay. All right, Astrid, how'd we do?
Yeah, that was a 3.
All right, Astrid.
Oh, right, plus, so 6.
6. Astrid coming in with a 6. Wyatt.
I got a natural 1, but plus my 5 is gonna also bring me to a 6.
6. All right. Your dexterity modifier, please.
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
It's also plus 3.
All right. I'm gonna need you both to roll a d20.
Alright. So it's better than the last one.
I was like, well, last time this screwed me up, so we're just gonna do it this way.
That's another natural 1.
I I say both of you need to swap out your d20s. They seem to have a bias. All right, so Astrid will be going first. Okay.
Good for you.
Fion.
I also got a 6, but my dexterity is lower than both of them, so.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This is going
Okay.
super
Okay.
well.
Great. Stonebreaker.
That's a great number.
Coming in with a 14.
Stonebreaker taking the
Wow.
lead here.
Going first.
Yeah.
Or you would,
Yes.
Monsters.
excepting for the turtles definitely seem to have gotten a jump on you.
Wow. So nice for the turtle.
I know. Okay.
Must be nice to be a turtle.
I really like to be generous to our competitors and let them go first.
That's
Right.
very
yeah,
nice.
this was
Oh.
an intentional choice here.
Right.
Right.
Very
So,
kind.
this first one's gonna run right up to you, Astrid.
Cool.
And that is going to be as it pulls out a spear, long and wooden, and you can tell has seen more than its share of the salt air as it comes wailing towards you. There's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. He was only using one hand, so that is going to be 3 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
All right. As this one runs straight up to you, Wyatt.
Me and Matt, 1 HP.
Soft 20 to hit.
That'll most certainly hit.
This one, however, did in fact pull back with both of his hands for his spear. So that is going to be... Yep, I thought I rolled the wrong thing. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
That's 7 more points than you needed to take me to the ground. Why it's unconscious?
Oh,
All right.
I didn't even get to meet him.
Okay. This one running straight up to Fion
Oh, nice to meet you.
is going to take a swing at you with his claws.
Of course.
It's going to be 18 to hit
That
you.
hits. Definitely.
Yeah.
Always done.
That is going to be 6 points of slashing damage.
That was 2 more than you needed to take
Oh
me
man! Oh my god!
You
These
and me,
low rolls are very
Stony.
literally killing you. Let's see. Hold on. I just Jeffrey is identifying the Tornage Morton Nornger turtles, and I did see that you've got this. I will get to that in just a quick second. This is a turtle, and they have a max hit point of 22.
Okay.
And then the You've Got This went down for Wyatt. Your next death saving throw will be made at advantage.
Excellent.
No,
Thank
my
you,
last
Witch King.
name is actually Mulligan. And I'd like to just really start this episode.
Let's see here. We got
Janet?
this one running straight up to you, Stonebreaker.
Hello.
That's the natural one. It does not hit. Just as a heads up, y'all are all free, full of adrenaline surges. Fion, Witch King doesn't think you're done yet. You've got this. Your next death saving throw will be made with advantage.
Thank you, folks.
As this one down here comes up towards you, Stonebreaker, we're going to zoom in a little bit for the audience, actually, now that we've seen generally what's going on here. Okay. Let me double check the range on that. Yeah, that can hit. This one pulling out a light crossbow, knocking a bolt, and going for Stonebreaker.
I see where this is going.
That's a 16 to hit you.
A 16 will not hit.
All right. This one down here. Is gonna do the exact same thing.
Come on.
Yep. Soft 20.
That will hit.
That's gonna be 7 points of piercing damage.
I would like to use reaction to use Stone's Endurance and
Okay.
reduce that by. Wolf, not good.
Ah!
Yes?
Oh, tell me first.
Oh,
We need to turn up the sounds.
Be reduced by 3.
Reduced
I
by 3?
take 4.
All right. Clever Foodie, my apologies, audience members. We need to mess with our alerts a little bit. Has played a Wheel of Chaos on Stonebreaker.
Oh.
Let's make that happen.
We like a bit of chaos here.
Round and
Never
round it
heard of
goes.
It's not the little.
Never.
It
Not
isn't the little
Buried
chaos
treasure.
on the beach.
Yeah.
Fitting.
Somewhere around you, something's changed.
Didn't remember to bring
Something
that.
compels me to ask, is this tiki?
That's a different show.
Sorry.
Oop. Clever Foodie's using a dowsing rod. Give me one quick second. Put that treasure down. Make sure I'm on the right.
Treasure isn't down yet.
It's gonna happen though.
I am really glad that we finally did the beach episode, though. Usually it's more relaxing than this.
Yeah.
Not what I'm
It looks. It seems very pleasant here.
All right.
Than the shelled beings trying to attack us.
Oh, I'm on the wrong letter. Hold on. There we go. Clever Foodie's giving Astrid a random potion.
Where is the
I was gonna say, let's give Astrid that random potion there.
Sit down.
All right. So somewhere in there, you got a pretty strong feeling there's probably something buried for y'all. All right. That's that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh. Ignore that drawing. Never mind that drawing behind the curtain. All right, and that one, I do believe it's got the range. You know what? It's just out. No, there's Fion. Fion's, or you're down. Never mind. No, it's not going to take that target. So it's
I mean,
actually.
feel free to hit me
you
while I'm
can.
down.
It is going to go. Astrid is in range, however.
Cool.
Taking out its crossbow, that is going to be a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, as the bolt goes wide. Would have to aim up because it's a little bit lower. You do know that the dock is elevated about 5 feet. So it is going to have to aim up. I'm going to give you partial cover from this one.
Cool.
And it rolls a natural 1.
Cool. Great. Yeah. That does nothing.
This one is going to come in a little bit closer and is going to take a shot at Stonebreaker, but will be at disadvantage because he is out of range with his crossbow. With a 17 and an 18 on the die, however, that is going to be a 19 to hit you.
That will hit.
All right. For 2 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Okay, that is the Turtles.
That was a lot.
Stonebreaker.
Very good. I would like to, with this one directly in front of me, do what I do best and hit with big sword.
All
Try
right.
and get through this shell. That will be 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit the Turtle.
That is then going to be gonna re-roll both of those with yes. That will be 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points of slashing damage is a very palpable hit.
And
As you manage to get actually in a little bit on some of the softer spots. It's hard. This thing is mostly shell. But you're very proficient.
and that is turn. I cannot do anything else really.
Okay. All right. That then is gonna bring us to our triple sixes, which really bodes very well. Astrid,
What exactly does this potion look like, please?
let's find out, shall we? That is a soft gray and cobwebby. It looks dang near cobwebby.
I mean, bombs away. She chugs it.
All right. As you drink that, you feel it's sticky, and it is in fact like liquid cobwebs, and you feel it just into your mouth and go down, and it's exhausting to swallow, and your muscles start to feel sore and tired. You are going to suffer from exhaustion for the next 3 rounds.
Cool, I shouldn't have drank that potion.
Which is to say you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Got it.
That's it.
Cool. That's not as bad as I thought.
Okay.
First I want to turn to Stonebreaker and I point at the rabbit that I don't know yet, and I say, I don't know this one, and now he's passed out. Who's that?
He is a small passed out rabbit. I tell you when we have time. Focus.
Okay. So I'm going to take out my crossbow, and I'm going to start to fly, and I'm gonna shoot at the turtle that attacked me.
Real fast. Witch King is throwing some help to Stonebreaker with 1d8 plus half the party level. So you rolling for sadness though. You're still gonna heal for 2 hit points.
Nice.
None.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot at that guy. That is right, plus 5, so 14.
14. All right. Excellent. A 14 will not hit
Cool.
the turtle.
Great, this is going great for me. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna stay in the air.
All right. Excellent. That then is going to bring us back around to Wyatt.
All right, death save on advantage. Thank you for that help. That's an 18 on the save.
An 18 on the save.
One success.
All right. That is 1 success, bringing us to Fionn.
Also, thanks to the audience, this will add advantage. That's a 15.
That's a 15. That's 2 successes. All right. That then is going to bring us back around to the turtles.
There's so many of them.
There are so many of them. This first one is going to attack Astrid
Cool.
with his spear. That's a natural 20.
Great. Yep, that hits.
In this instance, he did pull back and have it with both of his hands. Witch King doesn't think Fionn is done yet. Next death saving throw at advantage. Alright, that is going to be 14 points of piercing damage.
That takes me down. Yeah, that's it.
Clever Foodie is trying to keep Wyatt in the game with a loud Vuvuzela. Please roll that medicine check. Oh. Unfortunately, it was a failure. You have disadvantage on your next death saving throw.
Oh.
Good try, good try. Okay. You know what, so we've got everybody down except for Stonebreaker.
Solo the room.
This is what I do.
Yep.
This turtle's gonna come further down the dock, and on that note, we're just gonna zoom in just a little bit more. Cause might as well.
What do you say? There are not many other things to look at? There are so many things.
Oh,
It's a lot.
okay, I think we're good.
Passed out fast.
Okay. This one's going to attack you with his crossbow. Omega scales think the Gauntlet Master is feeling lucky. I hadn't rolled yet, which means this roll is happening with a high variance die.
Ooh.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah.
That is why you would use
Well played.
Alright. The one that is right by you is going to level an attack at you.
Okay.
With his spear, that is going to be an 18 to hit.
An 18 just hits.
That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
Alright. This one down here, just outside of the dowsing rod, is going to take another shot at you with their crossbow.
Yep.
With a 2 on the die, that will not hit.
You think they get, armor.
This one is going to close in
They get other things.
and flank.
Pretty sure we call that friendship around here.
However... Oh, the Forgotten Troop! Thank you so much for the Forgotten Troop, for the follow. Welcome to the Adventures Pack, and welcome to the Gauntlet. If you're curious about the rules, this game has some kind of unique ones. Hit exclamation point rules. This is a roguelike D&D game, and it's a pretty good time. That is, however, only going to be a 13 to hit you.
Nah, that will not.
Alright. This one moving in a little bit closer and is going to take a shot with their crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be 17 to hit you.
Life is good.
Alright.
It's really good to be Stonebreaker right now.
This one down here is going to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
3 on the die. Nothing's going to happen.
If you make it through this round,
I will have 12 more.
then you just gotta kill all 12 of them
Yeah.
on your turn. You can do
Witch
that,
King
right?
is throwing some help to Stonebreaker with a fan favorite.
Thank you, Witch King.
You Stonebreaker.
That's going to be 7 points of healing to you.
Okay.
Big
This
heals.
one down here is actually not going to attack, but it is going to close the distance. This one's going to attack you with the crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
And that will hit.
That's going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
And down and up and down and up and down.
Jeff has unleashed the charge of the gauntlet on Fion. It is unstable.
It's alright, so am I.
Please roll a percentile die.
That's, what? I think that's just an 80.
An 80? An 80 is healing. You are going to heal for 8 hit points, and the charge of the gauntlet resets to 1.
Turn it around.
Whoa.
Cough up just a little bit of blood.
Just a little.
Just a little.
All right.
Tiny ones are down, big ones are up.
Sounds about right. I don't know how long you've been around here. That's how it goes.
Yeah, pretty much. Although Fion gets hit pretty hard a lot.
I'm a barbarian.
That one in the middle there is going to aim their crossbow at you, Fion.
But I'm on the ground, right?
You are, so it
it's
has disadvantage.
Right?
And you're very lucky. That having been said, that was a 15 to hit you.
Oh, that just hurts.
Dang.
Only dealing 1 point of piercing damage.
It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be great.
That
I'll walk it off.
is the Turtles. Stonebreaker.
No, this is my purpose. This is how I go. I would like to bring my sword up and attempt to shove it into the face of this turtle to spin it around and make some soup.
All right, the one on your left or right?
The one I attacked first time.
Okay.
That will be 18 to hit.
An 18 does hit the turtle.
Okay, this is good. This is great. Then I'm gonna use reroll. Okay, so 8 points slashing.
8 points of slashing damage. You are finding all of its soft bits, and it lets out this and looks back at you. It's real hurt. It is real hurt.
And I cannot. I will use bonus action
Okay.
for. Let's see here. Second wind
Second wind.
to heal myself for 7.
All right. Stonebreaker healing himself for 7 hit points.
Boom.
And I will then. If I am in difficult straits. That will be a turn.
That'll be your turn. Astrid.
Oh. 16.
That's a 16. That is one success from Astrid. Bringing us to Wyatt.
This is on disadvantage.
This is a disadvantage because of the Vuvuzela.
Here we go. That's a 3 and a 4 on the die. So no matter
Alright.
what that was, it would have been a fail.
So that's a success and a failure from you, Wyatt.
Yeah, one
All
more.
right. Okay. Theon, who is
All
back
right.
up.
I'm not down yet, and I'm gonna get up using half my movement, and I'm going to limp right down to this one with the other half of my movement and swing my
Excellent.
great axe across its chest.
That's a wheel of chaos on you, Theon, from Omega Scales. Let's roll. Healing charge.
Whoa.
You heal for 4, and the charge of the gauntlet resets.
Wow.
This is how we do it! Thank you, audience.
Wow.
I can do math. Luckily, this does
That
math
does
for
math.
me. Okay, great. So I'm going to go ahead and swing at this creature.
All right.
That'll be 21 to hit.
A 21 will hit. You're rolling at the one right in front of you there? Yep.
Right. So that'll be 7 points of slashing damage.
All right, 7 points of slashing damage. Ooh,
Just
there we go.
to make sure I can actually do this right now because I'm out of everything. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use hammering horns. I need it to make a strength saving throw, please.
Strength saving throw. Absolutely. That is going to be a 10.
It fails. It gets pushed 10 feet away from me.
All right.
Very nice.
As the turtle goes sliding backwards into the trees. Is he prone?
No, it just pushes him back.
Okay.
I wish.
All right, is that your turn?
That'll be my turn.
Okay. That then is going to bring us around to the turtles. Yep. It's just with all of you at 6s. My notes look really weird. Okay.
Six.
This first one in front of you, Stonebreaker, looking bloodied and battered, brings his spear overhead and tries to bring it down into your shoulder. That is going to be an 18 to hit you.
That will hit.
There's going to be 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points. I take it in the shoulder, make eye contact, and say, "Again with feeling."
And as he's pulling his spear back, you see him make eye contact with something behind you, and you feel the air move as the one behind you comes in to do the exact same thing. There's only a 13 on the die.
You're taking your note.
The one below, coming at you with his spear, is an 8 to hit you.
Stressful.
This one down here, just beyond range of the dowsing rod. Alright. Quick second. There you go. It's going to shoot at you with a crossbow bolt. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
It does not.
Alright. This one, having lurched backwards into the sand, is going to pull herself back up. Pulling her arms forward, you're realizing as that happens that these things are actually shockingly massive.
We're in the big leagues, it's fine.
Comes right back in with her spear.
Oh, come on.
This is going to be a 21 to hit you.
That hits.
That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Gotcha.
Alright. This one is going to come in.
Uh-huh.
They're people. They're
Uh-huh.
trained. They're
Uh-huh.
warriors. And they know what this does.
So am I. If I go down fighting, I go down fighting.
It's going to be a 21 to hit.
That still hits.
It's going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
That takes me right back down.
Okay.
It was fun while it lasted.
Got some hits in.
This one didn't get to do anything yet, so it is going to close up right next to you. You're up! You're the last one up! With a 23 to hit
That
you.
will hit.
That is going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
Is exactly what it needed.
Well,
As everyone has died, the world goes dark, and you feel yourself sucked back into the sanctuary. Real quick, we're just gonna...
Well, at least it was a quick death.
I'm not sure there was any other option but quick
Yeah.
in that one.
that was a lot of turtles. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, hi there, Astrid. Welcome back.
Hi. I'm Astrid.
What? Are you from Strixhaven
Close,
too?
Jeffrey.
No,
Oh, that's too bad. Where are you from?
I just have the mascot.
Right, yeah, that's what. Well, we got a lot of Owlins around Strixhaven as well.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
not
right.
me, but I do love this mascot.
It's
a
pretty
lot.
good. Which color do you have out right now?
This is Petunia. She's pink. She's pretty cool. But both they do the same thing. So
Right. Well, nice to meet you, Astrid.
really nice to meet you.
It's a
Wyatt.
shame my twin Sib's not here either. I think you're actually repping her, their college right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What's that called? Prismari.
That's awesome. Well, I can't wait to meet them.
I saw very little of you before everything went
Yeah.
black. What's your forte?
You know, I'm stealthy, I guess.
Very good. Not a lot of that around here with these big guys.
Yeah, you know, I'm small and I can fly, so
That's a cool trick.
yeah, you know.
Clever Foodie thinks I should hydrate. Thank you, Clever Foodie. You're not wrong.
Is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Stonebreaker I really need to be stealthy. We just kind of go in and
Make
hit
that performance
things,
check.
Right.
usually.
Honestly, it's very useful.
Right.
If
I mean, we could try.
if stealth is people do not say that you are there, I am very stealthy. They do not say much after I leave.
You were very stealthy last week. I didn't even see that.
Wyatt, I'm not sure that Stonebreaker was.
There was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on. Which reminds me, we're gonna go back to a room that was pretty horrifying. It's been all fun and games for a long time now, but this next room, there's oozes that might take your face off
Right.
and basically wear it. And then there's other things that
Cool.
seem to not be of this plane, that move really quickly. They grin a lot and bite you, and it makes you a little wacky in the brain.
I look forward to this.
Sounds fun.
I'm already pretty
Make that
wacky up
performance
there.
check, Omega Scales.
Yeah.
Oozes, you say?
Right, they're little green oozes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I picked up the name. It's like Ooglex spawn.
That's right.
Yeah, I heard it
Cool.
being shouted from above. And they hurt a little bit. A little bit. They're kind of gross. Cute, but gross.
Cool.
Cute's a word. Maybe not the one I would use, but
Right.
you know.
Right. And then those turtles. Is that what we heard?
Yeah.
I heard nothing.
They were a pretty awesome fighting team.
I mean, they seemed cool, but there were a lot of them, and I know you guys weren't doing super well after last week, so...
It might be a little easier.
It might be. I'm feeling stronger again.
Yeah.
You probably are feeling a lot stronger, actually. You all received 200 hit points. 200 experience points.
I was like,
points. Ah!
what?
I will take.
I will take 200.
200
the
experience
XP too.
points. Putting you all at 1,053 experience points by my math. Isri is chiming up from the back of her
Oh,
head.
Hi,
thank you,
Isri.
Isri.
Which means you may want to take a quick second to level up to level 3.
Level 3.
Welcome to level 3, adventurers.
It's about time.
So we're going to take the world's quickest second to level up. We're not going to have the stats, unfortunately, changed over until intermission, at which point I will take a quick minute and update those hit points. But our adventurers are going to roll for them live. It's going to be pretty great.
1,053.
Yes, that's what I have. If anyone has anything different, let me know. But that is what I have counted.
Sounds about right.
Let me actually note that, because one time I didn't and it got weird. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, wait. Actually, you might even have
Oh,
more.
yeah.
Hold on one quick second. Let me double check that.
I will happily take more as well.
Yep. I'd forgotten that
is
y'all
better.
had faced some dinosaurs and not gotten the experience points for that either, so...
That's right.
So, take an additional 112 hit points as well.
Ooh.
Experience points?
Yep.
Wait, how many was that?
An additional 112,
Cool.
putting you at 1,165.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, for some reason, under. Oh, you have it on metals.
All right.
Okay.
Change that.
Okay.
And then scroll down. It'll show you archetype.
Clever Foodie thinks Stonebreaker.
Oh.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
If only we could roll a high variance on his hit points. But his next attack
Wait, now,
will
hold on.
be made.
No.
We'll risk
Unless
the
it's the 20,
reward.
but like,
Come
no.
on. All right.
Can you imagine rolling hit points on a d20? some high variance right there.
Rude.
Come
Okay.
on. Just gotta figure out
I
where
don't
to
believe that
manage.
was a double level up. Let me double check that.
It's not.
It's not,
No,
right?
no.
No.
We need a 2,700 to hit level 4.
That's about what I have as well. I only had 3 written down.
It's always good to, you know, try out the new things before you get on new things. So I'm alright with this.
All right.
So I need to get this pepper out now.
Y'all let me know
Points.
when you are ready.
Well, I rolled a tree.
All right.
And
You
so
should probably roll a die, not a tree.
Amazing.
That brings me to 25 maximum hit points now, Gauntlet Master.
Thank
I can't
you.
believe you made that joke.
God, we're gonna die.
It's not even my fault today.
It doesn't count when I make them.
They baited me.
That's good.
Astrid.
So I'm gonna need a little bit of help.
Okay. Well, you know what?
But
We'll come back
I
to you
did-
real quick then. We'll let Fionn help you.
Oh, so you only roll one of
Stonebreaker.
them.
Oh, only one.
Hold on.
Yeah, because you've already rolled two
Oh,
of them
okay.
technically. And so whatever you rolled,
Okay. I don't roll again.
I got a 2
so add
on the
Oh.
D10.
so add that.
And that
to-
will give a +4 to my health, bringing me to a total of
So
24.
nothing much.
24. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Why
good.
isn't
I rolled a 1 on my hit die, so around these parts we can re-roll those.
Once.
Re-roll the ones, but only
Reroll-
once, right?
only
If I
once.
rolled a 1 again, I'm stuck with that.
Correct.
Not a 1. Here we go. That's better. I'll take that. That's a 4 on the die plus my 2 Constitution mod. Bring me up to 21 total.
Excellent. Okay.
I did it with help.
Excellent. Astrid.
26 hit points.
26 hit points. All right. And we will find out for those folks who have picked subclasses. I imagine we'll find out in the next room, won't we?
Yeah.
Boy.
Okay.
Could possibly be.
Just need to add my new spell.
Isri,
Yes, Fionn.
your shop.
Yes.
It seems like, I don't know how time works here, but it seems like now is the time to ask if you have any new stuff.
That is correct. You know, my goal unfortunately got a little bit broken, unfortunately, over here, so we'll have to take a second to fix it so I can track how much money you have left. Because it's still telling me an old number and it's telling me all weird. But we'll figure that out. But
We
yes,
did
I
kind
do
of
have
go
some
on
new
spending
items.
spree.
I do. Yes. Looks like you did indeed. We'll figure it out in a minute. Okay. But that having been said, while I'm trying to figure out how much money you have, let me tell you a little bit more about what came into the shop this month. Unfortunately, the circlet of blasting has rotated back in through. But what we have today, we have a few things. First of all, I don't see the bunny rabbit who casts spells, but I do think I
Charlie?
have something
They're
for
not
them.
here.
Right, yeah.
Well, something that they might do. I mean, any of you can use it, but I think probably the wizard would get the most use out of this. And out from her desk, she pulls out a paper scroll.
Oh, Charlie's gonna love that.
This is a scroll of Longstrider. It's a level 1 spell. One of you can use it once, or the wizard can copy it, and then they'll have it for forever. I don't really have any of the goods for copying such a spell, but if they request it, I can make that happen.
Good to know.
We have this rather disturbing thing. And she reaches out from a shelf behind her and puts out a clear liquid, a potion. That is just a very clear liquid. It almost looks like water, except for you can tell it's far more viscous, just the way it moves against the bottle. And inside, there's this very thin, white, it almost looks like a half moon shape, and it's kind of a, white's a generous word. It's kind of a off-white yellow sort of color, and it's about that big.
Are you supposed to drink that? Or?
You are?
What is that floating in there?
Yeah.
That is the fingernail of a hill giant.
Oh.
Interesting.
That having been said, drinking that will imbue with you with a little bit of the hill giant's strength for about an hour. So if you're willing to deal with the unpleasantness. I'm just saying.
What if you're like already strong, like a good friend Stonebreaker here?
Stronger.
I believe giants. My older kin have me beat.
Look, man, you're a giant to me, so I've never seen a giant. I just assume they're all your size.
I mean, I am also giant, but
You are quite large.
But that would make Stonebreaker even more strong.
Yes.
Then you could be Boulder Breaker,
I think that is still stone.
technically.
Yeah,
Right.
it is. But it's bigger.
Yeah.
How much is?
That is, so the scroll will be 60 gold for just the scroll alone. The potion of Hill Giant Strength is 800 gold.
Alright.
Yes.
And you say that lasts for 1 hour.
1 hour, yes.
Okay.
And then I do have 3 things. They are a little pricey, I'm not going to lie. But they are very cool, so I thought I'd bring them on in. I was very impressed we had them. The first one, I'm really not sure how you would use it, but you know, you get so many things in the Gauntlet, and he thinks that this might actually be helpful. And she pulls out a backpack. But on the side, you can see in blue stitching, there's actually some arcane runes down the side.
Is this for like school books, Wyatt?
I mean, you could use it for that.
I left mine at home, so I guess it's handy that we got one here.
This is a handy haversack.
Oh, handy.
See, if you go in and you put lots of things into it, it kind of has its own little pocket dimension inside the pocket dimension, I know. And you can hold many more things. Particularly things that maybe you might not be able to carry, you know, things.
Things.
Like the corpse of our dead allies? Or-
You know, it's a little unpleasant, but you could. Now, mind you, of course, everything in the Gauntlet is, a construct. The minute you bring it back into the Sanctuary, it'd probably be a little bit weird, but,
Right. Do we
Give
have
it a
enough
try.
stuff to put in there right now?
Not right now, but
I have very little.
right.
Yeah.
I've got my axe, basically, and whatever I sling around. But I can imagine if somebody had a lot of ammunition, or if we wanted to pass the backpack around with stuff inside.
That's true, yeah. That'd
Yes.
be useful.
So, and then these other 2 things that I have, I will admit, are both very pricey, but they're both very interesting, and I thought you might get some use out of them. So the first one, and she pulls out, it dang near looks almost kind of like a curtain rod. It's just a silver rod with 2 ornate ends. Bear with me. And she reaches up over her head and just makes this sound in the air. And she pulls her hand away and it just stays.
So it's like that all it does?
Basically, yes. It's immovable.
That is
It's an
cool
immovable
trick.
rod.
I might
So-
go up and start doing some like pull-ups on it.
You can. It's a little hard because Isri's shorter than you are, but it is
I'll
immovable.
tuck my knees.
Yeah. It is immovable.
It's like
That's
you
pretty
can
cool.
work out anywhere you want.
But like, is that you? I mean, I don't think it's of use to me, but it's
Well, see,
an
here's
interesting.
here's sort of one of the things that there's lots of things that can be interesting about this, and she reaches up and pulls herself up chest-wise, like doing a full pull-up over the bar,
It's
falls
really
over the top, and then actually she looks a little wobbly, but she puts her hands out and she stands up on top of the immovable rod.
That's a cool
So
trick.
the point is that there are many applications.
Please
for-
don't fall, Israel.
I mean, I might, but I'll be fine.
We'll
we
catch
we
ya.
have 2 big dudes here.
It's the Gauntlet. It's no big deal, really. And she very, very carefully climbs down and removes it from the air, puts it back on her desk.
And you just decide when you want it to stop moving?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Sort of an interesting thing, but there you go. All right, and then the last one. You would have to continue to buy oil for this, and it's not cheap. And she puts down this gorgeous wrought iron lantern with just these bright beams of very well wrought and delicate iron shooting out from the eye, and it's gorgeous.
What's that?
That right there is a lantern of revealing.
That sounds ominous.
It can show you things that are invisible. Now, again, you'd need to continue to buy oil for it. It's a very special oil. But it will work if you set it down. It's kind of cumbrant to move it around, and things can move in and out of its light if they want to, but if you're fighting an enemy that maybe you can't quite see...
But would it fit in that bottomless bag?
It would probably fit in any backpack, but
Okay,
yes,
cool.
absolutely it would. Now,
Does it come with oil?
it does have some in there, yes. Both that and the rod are each 5,000 gold each.
That's a
More
lot.
gold than I've ever seen.
So, I need to double check. It looks as though, and I need to check my math from last time. I think you might be at about 2,000 gold. That's what my current tracker is saying. I'll need to go back and double check that.
Personally,
From last time. I don't
if-
feel like that's correct.
if we are waiting on a bank to have accurate numbers, I don't see need to have anything immediately.
No?
Yeah, I mean, we know what's coming up, at least in the next 2 rooms here, so
That's true.
none of these
I
items
think-
are necessarily essential.
No.
I think I see things personally I would like, but I'm willing to take time and
Sure.
Yeah, we can save up.
How much was that book bag with the pocket dimension pockets?
Ah, that is 2,000 gold.
2,000.
Alright.
I mean, lots of useful things for sure.
Definitely.
Nothing urgent.
No, I mean I'm ready to jump back in and have some fun and maybe get a little bit of revenge on some of those creatures from last time, but I definitely think we can think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me. I don't think anything's urgent.
I know when Charlie's back, they're definitely going to be interested in that scroll. They're always looking for new things to add to the repertoire. So,
Sure. And we also have Charlie's new scimitar.
right, that's in the
Yeah.
chest already.
It is still in the
Oh.
chest, that is correct. You
Right.
already bought that.
We now have a chest that if we want to just like keep stuff in here, we can. That way, say you have the mascot.
Yeah.
You could drop it in there before you go wherever we go.
I'm gonna put the mascot in there so I don't accidentally steal it if I'm not back for a bit. And Astrid just puts the
Yeah.
mascot.
Right.
I think you'll be fine.
Chest.
Because that makes us feel better, and I'm pretty sure, unless there's things that those things can't.
I mean, it was plenty scary, but nothing like truly fear-inducing.
No. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here. I don't want to take it like I did last time.
Besides, we don't want it to get all mucky or sandy.
And that way Charlie can see it the next
Ah,
time
yeah,
they're
they
back.
love that for sure.
Definitely.
Alright, and since the gold tracker seems to be misbehaving, just so you know, everyone, I'm going to hide it for right now, and then at intermission, we'll get it fixed straight away.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
And friends who weren't here last time, this next room has islands in it, so we might get separated.
It's quite
Oh.
large. Right.
I mean, I can fly.
That's
It's
true, Astrid.
I
That's
just
true.
need to remind you guys every once in a while.
No, that's great.
So
no,
there's
it-
at least that.
I do appreciate that. It
Yeah.
Does escape mine.
Yeah.
does, yeah.
I mean, there are these like big wink, but like, you know, sometimes it's helpful to say it out loud.
No, it's great, and you do it so well.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see you in action.
We'll see.
Shall we go? Shall we jump in?
I would be happy to.
Yeah,
do it.
I want to see the goo.
Level 3.
As you open the door to the sanctuary, and the warm, muggy air blows past your faces, and the world goes dark, as you find yourself once again in the swamp. Quick.
We have to keep our terrible initiative.
All right. Let me double check. Oh, where's my mouse? Who's going first here?
So your defense right there, but just
As the Ooblex spawn go first. Alright. This time, very clearly visible to all of you as you enter the room. As they all just start to slowly slide over you, and you just hear this flick, flick, flick. Clever Foodie wants to spin the wheel of chaos on Fion!
Let's do
Let's
it.
make it happen. Omega Scales is a cheeky monkey, which means this mimicry, since it came out first, is going to last for 2 rounds.
Oh.
As you look down upon these oozes crawling towards you, you know what they've done, and you've seen where this room could go. And you take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you gently hear a as Astrid's voice comes out of your mouth.
Great. Gross. Cool.
Is that what I sound like?
I mean, I don't know. It's whatever's coming out of my mouth, Astrid.
Okay, you don't have to be rude about it.
I'm not trying to be rude
I
about
thought
it.
we were friends, Beyond.
We are friends. Oh my god.
Okay.
Please make it stop.
2 rounds.
There's a lot going
So,
on.
this first Oblex spawn comes straight up to Astrid and is able to get within range. That is going to be a 23 to hit you. Yep.
That hits.
That is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of psychic damage. As this thing hits you, you feel a sharpness in your mind.
It's rude.
As the second one, or this last one, comes straight up to you, Fion.
Fine. I still have unfinished business with it.
Oh, in the tray it doesn't count. That, however, is going to be a 14 to
That
hit you.
is my armor class.
All right. That is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of psychic.
Oh, 3 points of psychic.
There's monsters of the multiverse loose in the tavern.
There are, yeah.
And they're very scary.
Very frightening.
Very frightening.
What challenge rating
Fancy
is
boys.
Samson?
We've done this already.
Oh, have we?
Yes, it was last season. I was
Oh,
there.
right. Oh, the cats. Well, I wouldn't know about that.
I'm glad I didn't have to fight those.
All right. And then Stonebreaker, you are up next.
Very good. Seeing these things shuffle about. I will step here in front of my small rabbit friend, and I would like to make attack with big sword at small ooze.
All right, let's roll that attack.
That will be a 15 to hit.
A 15 will hit the ooze.
It is good to know. I get to reroll both of those.
Nice.
That will be 11 points slashing damage.
11 points of slashing damage. All right, that is a large chunk.
And
As you chop a hearty part of it actually off. But what's disturbing is as you chop it off, it goes and like keeps wiggling like it's still partially alive before oozing back into the ground.
and I believe that will be my turn.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you. Don't die.
All right.
That's right.
Bringing us to the Star Spawn Grew.
No.
Oh wait, no, Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker. Nope,
Yes?
Stonebreaker just went so. Yep, Star Spawn Grew.
I
Star
will
Spawn
go
Grew.
again.
Please.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Star Spawn Grew.
Look, you want me to action search? I will action search.
As these pale white creatures with just their mouths extending back turn towards you.
Weird.
Very weird.
Super weird.
Can just make it, as you say, super weird. As you do that, you swear it hears you. It just locks bright yellow eyes with you, and then eerily from a starting run, just comes straight up to your face,
Yes.
and with its mouth grinning wide, lunges in to take a bite out of you.
Ow.
However, that run was a little bit hard on it. That is gonna be only a 8 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. This one down here by Fion. Is smart enough.
Hey.
Runs up to the other side with a
Why does it laugh like that?
I don't know.
that is only going to be a 14 to hit you, however.
That's my armor class. Still, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't change. This is fun.
That is
Nice
gonna
and
be
accurate.
5 points of piercing damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh no.
As the laughter next to you is disorienting.
You're like really disturbing.
Yeah.
So, that's a straight 6.
A straight 6. That is a failure, unfortunately.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
As once again, through its teeth, you just feel this darkness and lights and sounds and everything. You can't fathom a bit. And then you come back to yourself, but you definitely feel disoriented.
It's not just the voice. My brain is all messed up again.
Yep. Since this is an educational show, attack rolls against you have advantage until the start of its next turn.
Ooh.
All
Fine,
right.
That's fine.
We have the ones up here on this island. This first one. Coming around to Wyatt, if you want to fix your hit points and roll 20 real quick so the audience can see
Oh
you.
yeah, I am not at
Just
0
as a
HP.
heads up.
Thank goodness I'm not. There we go.
That is going to be a 16 to hit you.
16 will most certainly hit.
All right. There's going to be 7 points of piercing damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw on disadvantage.
Okay. 7, you say?
Uh-huh.
Let me do that first. Taking me down to 14 HPs, and then the wisdom save on disad. Oh, that would have been a nat. That's cocked anyway. Great. That's a 6.
A 6. As once
Okay.
again, the ground starts to just go this way underneath your feet, and you have to shake your head to even remain upright. Attacks against you have advantage until the end of the Gru's next turn. Or start of the Gru's next turn. All right, and then this last one is able to get up to Stonebreaker. That's only going to be an 8 to hit you, though.
That will not do it.
All right, that then is going to bring us to Astrid.
Cool. So I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, I was touching the wrong thing. I'm gonna move up to this guy that went after Fionn, and I am going to take out my longsword. And I'm gonna hit him, but I'm gonna use Booming Blade.
Ooh.
So let's
All
hit him,
right.
I guess.
As Astrid casts her first spell.
So math, that's 18.
An 18 will hit.
Great. So
Now wait, did you move? Did I miss that? Did you move away?
I moved. Oh yeah,
Real quick, that Gru is gonna get attack of opportunity
Darn
on
it.
you.
I forgot about that.
That's okay. It's
I
only
know how to play this.
it's only a 7 to hit you.
Cool. That
having been
doesn't
said,
hit.
As
so,
if you hear behind you this
Let me say
as
that
the
was
teeth click.
that was a good try, buddy. So okay, so I hit him. What am I rolling? Oh, do I get to use sneak attack?
You do?
Cool. Do I add anything on that? Okay, so
Plus whatever weapon is.
oh right.
Yeah.
Oh God, what do I have? Sorry, everyone. Yeah, I think it's just that. So, 7.
7 points.
Yeah.
All right, of damage coming out. And is there anything else I should need to know about this attack? Pray tell. It sounds like I do.
So, if the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before the start of my next turn, it takes 1d8 thunder damage.
All right.
So I'm also going to use my bonus action to disengage, and I'm gonna fly.
Fly.
Please.
Okay, absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay. That then is going to bring us to Wyatt.
All right. Shake my head, try to clear it. Usually weave my words with weapons and speak spells into being, but I'm a bit confused tonight. Is this a death match or a spelling bee? As I cast a spiritual weapon that looks like a big old bee.
Okay.
I'd like to cast that.
bee. I don't have a bee prepared.
Say, do you have that?
I don't
Trumpet
have
Master?
a bee prepared.
It can look like whatever you would like.
Well, it's gonna look like a trap for tonight, but next time it'll look like a bee,
Perfect.
okay?
Spiritual trap weapon. And I'm gonna put it. You can't get flanking with a spiritual weapon.
You
right?
cannot, no.
All right. I'm just gonna drop it right in between these two baddies right here, and it's gonna hit that Ooblex that Stonebreaker's already hit.
All right. Now here's a thing that you never had to deal with last time because this order of monsters never quite happened. Real quick, we have a card coming into play. Clever Foodie thinks Wyatt should have a random potion.
Right.
Because you are within 20 feet of the Star Spawn Gru and not attacking it, this attack has disadvantage.
Ooh, brutal. All right.
As you hear just the cackling laughter get louder and louder as you concentrate on the arcane weavings that make this bee come forward stinger first. It's a little confusing.
That's nasty. All right. That's gonna be 11 to hit.
An 11 will not.
Wait.
Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're making sounds.
Because
Okay.
I knew its HP AC from last time, so it would have been a adrenaline surge to a 13.
A 13 will hit.
Okay, great.
I will allow it this time.
Great, thank you.
I got a little bit fast there.
Here we go. With a 1 on the damage die for a total of 4 points.
4 points of what kind of damage?
I believe it's force. I don't know. It's a
4 points of damage. Okay.
Force. Great.
Believe so. Okay.
All right. That was my bonus action. And would I be able to tell that it was the star spawn that?
Give me a quick perception check just for the hell of it.
That's like the first time I rolled well tonight. That's going to be 14 on the die. I believe it's a plus 3.
Plus
so
3?
17.
17? Yeah, absolutely. The cackling laughter is very distinctive and very distracting, and you get the impression that that's what's going on.
All right, so then that was my bonus action. So for my action, I'm just gonna whip around and try to grasp this laughing bastard.
All right.
With a shock.
With a shocking grasp,
Yeah.
let's get that attack out.
13 on the die plus 5 is 18.
An 18 will hit the star spawn Gru. Let's roll for damage.
Man, I am not having a great night tonight. That's a 1 on the die for a total of 4.
4 points of damage.
Nope, for a total of 1.
For a total of 1 point of damage. Cantrips.
Cantrip, yep. But that's alright, because now I can get out of harm's way at least without that attack of opportunity. So I don't know where to go, just gonna run away from it and try to like position myself inside this cluster of mushrooms, like in between the stalks, if there's any space for me in there.
You're just trying to get in there. You're not trying to climb them or anything?
No, not hiding,
Okay.
not climbing, just trying to like maybe get some cover if possible. But,
Okay. All right. I'll say from the direction that, like, if anyone was to try to shoot an arrow at you through those mushrooms, you do feel as though you would have cover.
All right, I'll take that.
Depending on the direction.
Great. That was my bonus action, my action, and my movement. So that's my turn.
All right. Fion.
Cool. So like Astrid, I just want to tell you that it's like an honor to fight with you, but it's
Oh my
time to get
God.
this party started.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna drop into a rage.
Oh my god.
What does this do? And now, until my rage is over, whenever a creature hits me with an attack roll, it takes 1d6 force damage.
Wow.
Okay.
So you
Until the rage is
see-
over?
Yeah, as I drop into this rage, my left eye like flickers, and there's just like a glimmer of magic that now surrounds my body, and I just look fierce.
Say, whoa.
Yeah.
That looks cool, Fion.
And then I'm gonna turn around to this Gru that just rudely bit me, and I'm going to hit it with my axe. That'll be a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
Cool.
Now, oh wait. Which one were you hitting? The Gru?
The one right next to me. Yeah, the Gru next
Okay.
to me, because
All right.
rude. Does that add? Okay. So that's going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Cool.
As once again, your blade rips inside, and it feels just shockingly solid, and some dark ichor oozes out around your blade. As you pull it back out, it almost sticks. Cantrip Candles, thank you so much for that subscription.
Hey.
As your voice returns to you, Fion.
I have one
Welcome
more
on
round,
in.
'cause
Oh, you
somebody
do?
was a cheeky monkey.
No, isn't this too?
No,
No,
this
you're
didn't
still
happen on my turn. So,
got it.
yeah.
Well, in any case, everyone, go check out Cantrip Candles,
So
our
we
proud
all talk like
sponsor.
this now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for popping on by. It's so
Wait.
lovely to have you.
Oh, no bonus action, right?
Jeff is
Right.
given, cheers, Tiny Owl Astrid, a random potion.
Oh, fun.
So, now we got
Okay,
two
I'll
random
just
potions on
I'll
the
just
field.
remember.
Okay.
I have a potion.
You do. You absolutely
Cool.
do.
Yeah, that's
Oh, thanks, mods. Mods are on it.
That's my turn.
Okay, excellent. That then is going to bring us... Yeah, that's the end. That's going to bring us back around to the Oblex. Yeah. So we're just gonna do a little bit of zooming in for the audience so they can see a little bit better what's going on each individual island. So up here, this first one is going to, with just this longer bit just coming out, just whack at Stonebreaker, and inside you can see bone and some marrow and potentially a little bit of flesh as it comes to hit you. Actually, you know what? I hate to say it.
How smart is it?
Very.
I don't like that.
Right, it has advantage. That having been said, that's still only going to be a 16 to hit you, Stonebreaker.
I will take my hand, seeing the bone coming at it, and bat it aside with a violent high five.
You hear the world's wettest splack. Like just really turns you off from high fives. This one,
More like dry vibes.
that having been said, Wyatt is able to get right up to you.
Great. Earned it.
You know what? That is going to be a 16 to hit you.
That'll
Wyatt.
certainly hit.
Now remind me, who got hit with, who got confused? It was you, right? You and you?
And me.
Has advantage. Let's see if it gets that natural 20.
Oh, boy.
It does not.
Good.
That is going to be... rolling really well. That is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of psychic as it just hits you hard across the head. And it hits that point right here along your head and neck where there's just that nerve that just runs down your whole body. And you don't just feel it in your bones, you feel it dance up and down, electricity across your entire body. And for a second, everything goes black and white, just spots. But you come back to yourself and you're still up.
Barely.
Feels very visceral. Yeah.
Yep.
It's intense.
Okay. That's that island. Let's go see what's happening down here on island number 2.
Great. This will be fun.
Wow.
All right. So this first one's going to attack you, Fionn, and it does have advantage against you.
Hey.
What can you do?
That is going to be a 24 to hit you.
That hits. It's gonna take some damage.
It is.
That's gonna be 3 points of force damage as some like shimmering light bounces off my body
Right.
where it hit me and reverberates back into its gooey body.
And you hear, like, you see a pocket of it ripple back like liquid that's been hit with an air cannon a little bit, and back, and you hear
Dope.
sound.
I don't know if I've ever said
Yeah,
dope.
but Fionn would.
That's going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage, half down to 2, I believe. Yep. Because you are raging. And 2 points of psychic damage. As
Great.
this thing is just real unsettling and awful. And as it hits you, there's this moment where the liquid hits the air and it smells like that sweet smell of rotting death.
Great.
All right, that's the first one down here. The second one, unable to reach Astrid, is going to come right over here to Fionn and does have advantage against you.
Sorry, Fionn.
That is
fine.
going to be a 23 to hit you. So it's going to take some damage.
2 points of force damage
All right.
with my magical airsoft gun, apparently.
That is going to be 5 points of piercing damage, halved once again down to 2. And that is going to be 1 point of psychic damage. All right. That is it for the Oblexes. Bringing us back to Stonebreaker.
Okay, seeing all this play out and this new weapon appearing, I am going to turn my attention to this very equally pale but more grinning than myself creature, and I would like to try and make that smile go all the way across its face.
All right.
Yeah.
And that is a 19 to hit
A
with
19.
my new archetype. That is a critical hit.
Yes, it is.
Yes, Nat 2019.
Stony. We love a Stony.
We love a
I'm
Stony.
rolling that.
We stan a Stony.
We stand a Stony. We're Stannies.
I
For
can't.
15 points of slashing damage.
It's too much.
16.
15.
That's still really good.
As you
Yes.
cut deep down across into its side. Again, it's rocky in there. And it's hard to chop at. But you are very, very strong. And as you do, parts of its mouth do indeed kind of flake away, almost like rock, peel like the edges of a geode peeling off of the inside of a rock, and you just hear this.
And I'm going to reinforce and attempt to push the blade all the way through using Action Surge for a second attack.
All right,
Ay, ay, ay. That is a 19 to hit.
the 19 will hit.
For another 10 points of slashing damage.
Another 10 points of slashing damage is far more than you needed. As it lets out just this final.
I will then turn my attention to the Ublex behind, and that will be my turn.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to the Starspawn Guru. This first one, having seen you take down its compatriot, is gonna run up to you, which is this chittering scream as it tries to sink its teeth into you. Yeah, it's only gonna. Oh wait, that's a 17 to hit.
17 will not hit.
That's what
I'll
I
put
thought.
the pummel of my blade to its forehead and say, "Quiet."
What?
All right, that's the only one left on that island. Bringing us back down here.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, none of them are able to reach Astrid. So this one that's right here by you, Fionn, is just gonna. Again, it's hard to express how something that doesn't seem like it could move like flesh somehow manages to move even wider.
I don't like it.
And you can notice that again, just where there are parts of these cracks, you see this black ichor, what almost looks like rust running up the sides. That is going to be a soft 20 to hit you.
That hits, but it takes 3 points of force damage right back.
3 points of force damage is just enough as it comes in with its teeth, and it does manage to bite down upon you, and you feel its
flex.
teeth sink into you, but off of that glitter, you just see it's almost like it tried to bite into a rock, and you just see its jaw just break and fall off
I work
as its
out.
eyes go dark, and it falls to the ground. And for a second, as it falls down, you hear this. The second one
Way to go.
Did not love that.
is gonna run up right there.
Cool.
Oh, I almost completely forgot. Did that hit? It didn't hit you, did it? No, it
No.
didn't hit you. Never mind, we're good. I didn't forget anything then. That's gonna be a 19 to hit you.
That hits. Just one moment. That's
Okay.
2 points of force damage.
All right. As it seemed a little bit more prepared this time.
Oof. I should have stocked up on healing potions.
That is going to be 5 points of piercing damage. Oh, wait, no. 6 points of piercing damage, and I do need another wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Cool, so that was half down to 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I love this for me. That'll be a 13 for the wisdom.
13. You are fine.
Tried that once. I'm not so easily confused again.
All right. That then is going to bring us back around. That is all the Gru to Astrid.
Cool. So, I'm gonna say I got you, Fion, and
Thanks.
I'm gonna cast Jim's magic missile.
Okay.
Oh
God, you found Jim's magic.
yeah.
I didn't say that Acquisitions Incorporated
It was
on
there.
the table. No, I didn't. Oh, no.
Saying.
Did I hear Jim? Sorry, I'm like.
Yeah, Jim.
Oh, okay.
Jim's.
Okay.
It's Jim's magic missile.
Yeah, all right.
Like with the immovable bar.
Says that there are 3 twisting, whistling, hypoallergenic, gluten-free darts. Do you hear that, Jeffrey? They're gluten-free.
Wow, you're so considerate, Astrid.
Thanks.
And to the people asking in the audience, I didn't say no. I didn't think about it, and I didn't say no. So now it's too late. It's allowed. It's a little... All right.
So, okay, so I do 3 rolls of d20, right? Or is it just 1?
So with a magic missile, it just hits.
Oh, it just hits. Great.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no.
No,
Oh, wait.
I do
Say
have
that
to
it's a
roll.
ranged spell attack.
Oh, Jim's,
Yeah.
you have to roll. Jim, what the heck,
Says
Jim?
I have to make a ranged spell
Subpar
attack
magic
for
missile.
each missile.
Okay.
Cool.
But I get +4, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right, but it's gluten-free. That's what
It's
matters.
gluten-free.
They're never as good as the real deal.
That makes it harder to, take.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna hit the Gru first.
Okay, excellent.
So that is 12.
12. A 12 does hit the Gru.
Great. Oh. Then the Oobleck that's like in the middle.
All right, you are going to have disadvantage on this attack.
Okay.
Unless, actually, how far in the air are you?
I'm like 20 feet.
I cast Pythagorean theorem.
Exactly. I think you're actually clear.
Okay, cool. So that's a 16.
A 16 will hit the Ooblex.
Cool. So this is for the other one. That's a not natural 20, but a 20.
All right, that hits everything.
Cool, great. So I did it.
You did it. Congratulations.
Then, okay, 2d4.
Yeah, for each one.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I get it. So it's higher risk, higher reward,
Yeah.
and also, hyperallergenic. So won't
Very-
cause
Yeah.
sneezes.
Okay.
Seems very appropriate for the
So for the Gru, that's 5.
For the Gru, that is 5 points of damage. Okay, as it sinks deeply into its side, and you just see some ichor leak out.
The middle Oobleck, that's 4.
Okay.
And same for the other one.
Okay.
Boom.
That was really cool.
Thank you.
As
I have magic now.
So do I think. But it's
Cool.
different.
Uh-oh. That's still cool.
As you shoot off this missile, you're very shockingly surprised and pleasantly pleased with the fact that no one sneezes.
It is hypoallergenic.
So there you go.
That helps. Cool. I'm gonna stay. Yeah, I'm not gonna move anywhere, so I'm good.
You're good. Okay. All right. That then is your turn. That's going to bring us to Wyatt. Let me pull the map over here for you.
Alrighty. Cool. So from my position, I'm assuming the mushroom between me and Stonebreaker is like not all capped. Like, can I see around the stalk and see the 2 that Stonebreaker's with?
You can. I'm going to say, though, that they're going to have a little bit of cover from you.
It's fine.
Same
can
thing
I-
that would
if-
prevent them from doing a ranged attack against you.
If I were to move like here, is that an acceptable place to be under the stalk there, or under the cap? But
I'd say that's
beside the
okay.
stalk?
Yeah.
All right.
Do me a favor really quickly. Just give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Let's see. We skipped a lot of gym class in strict saving. Wait, that's not on
You
there.
really need to work on your fitness. It's very important.
Oh no. That is 8.
As you are moving underneath the mushroom, you rattle it a little bit. And suddenly this fine white powdery dust
Oh,
actually
no.
comes out. Would you do me a favor and give me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, I'm not actually okay at these. Oh, that's cocked. That would have been good. That's a natural 20 for a total of 25.
As you blow it all out of your lungs, you... Luckily, there's some hypoallergenic things in the air, so you are not poisoned.
And I'm gonna just rinse my mouth out with this potion.
All right, let's see what we've got here.
It's a shame. I really wanted to see you like tripping.
Oh, trust me. That's when I do my best writing.
It is a pink potion bottle. As you squish your fingers into it, you realize that it is not, in fact, actually a potion bottle. It is a cupcake, and it says "Eat
I
me."
know this one. I'm gonna eat it.
You're gonna eat it. All right. As you do, in fact, grow one size category.
All right. Big bunny.
That having been said, you are now much taller. Please give me another dexterity saving. Actually, this time I need a dexterity saving throw
Oh no.
to keep your head from hitting the top of the mushroom.
That's all right. That's all right.
This seems very appropriate.
That's gonna be. Dex save, you say? That's gonna be a
Mm-hmm.
15.
You're fine.
All right. Good.
You see it coming a little bit this time. You're like, ah!
Gauntlet Season 2, the scenery fights back.
Oh, this is gonna be amazing. All right. Well, I've practiced a new trick. What's better than 1? 2. I'm gonna shoot 2 firebolts by twinning it at the 2 that are by Stonebreaker. So
All right.
one's going at the Starspawn Grew, one's going at the Ublex.
Okay, now the one going at the Ublex, you are going to roll at disadvantage.
All right, that's fine. So let's do that one first.
Okay.
Get the bad luck out of the way. Hey, that's still really good.
All
11,
right.
19. That's gonna be a 11 plus 5 is 16 to hit.
A 16 will hit. Let's roll some damage.
All right, and that's gonna be 6 points of fire damage.
Okay, 6 points of fire damage. As you hear, it recoils and it goes. As you have attacked it with fire.
Still up?
You're still up. It doesn't look like it took more damage, but it looks like it didn't like that. Like it responded almost like it was a little afraid.
All right, and the one coming at the star spawn, this is not at disadvantage, yeah?
That's correct.
Cool. Here it goes. Ooh, what can I do?
Everyone is full up on adrenaline surges. As a reminder, use them or lose them, kids.
Eh.
It still won't get me there. Just gonna let that one whiff. For my bonus action, though, this big bunny is gonna do a big bunny hop.
All right.
Don't know how this works when I'm big. I think it's still just the 10 feet.
It is.
Without
That's-
the attack
yeah.
opportunity. So I'm coming around. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to move this guy. That's 5. That's 10. I'm so big. Great. So okay, that was 10 feet to get there. The hop is free, so I got 20 feet of movement left. So I'm going 5, 10, 15, 20 down towards the trees.
Okay. All right. As all of you
And-
feel, this island is mushy.
Oh.
And as that happens, you just feel some
Wow.
extra water coming up around your feet, as the weight of this bunny is pretty significant now.
Amazing. Great. That's it for me.
All right. That then is going to bring us to Fion.
Cool. Fionn looks like he's bleeding a lot from all the bites that he's been getting, but he's still having a really good time. So, I'm going to look at the Gru that just got behind me, turn around, and like a baseball bat, take my axe and just swing right for the neck.
All right.
And we just have adrenaline surges, right? We don't have any...
No one has inspired yet.
That's fine. That'll be a 13 to hit, though.
A 13 does hit the Gru.
Great. That'll be 15 points of slashing damage right on its neck.
That's enough as you cleanly decapitate it.
Great.
As the head rolls away, you hear it continue to laugh until it rolls into the water.
Cool. Didn't like that. It's dead. Great. So
You did it.
that's my turn.
As you say that, you feel your voice return to you.
That was really fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
And I mean what I say. It's really an honor to fight with you.
Thanks, Beyond.
I mean, it's really
I-
an honor.
I feel the same way.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got your back, buddy.
Great, because I am serious I might go down.
I know.
As your turn ends and we reach the end of initiative, we're going to take a really quick break.
It's like,
We're going to take a really quick break, everyone.
Lair
It's
action.
about that time.
what?
The mushrooms suddenly start walking around.
It could happen.
Thank you all. Oh, right, is that a god mode? Thank you so much for the raid!
Hey!
Oh my gosh, first of all, knock knock, raiders. A clamoring is heard at the doors of the tavern. What's that? Raiders, adventurers, prepare yourselves. Be sure your swords are sheathed, your mugs full, and your arms are open. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack, newcomers. It's great to have you. New friends, be sure to join the audience by clicking that link. Thank you so much for trusting us once again with your community god mode. Please tell us what happened in your campaign this week. We love to hear about it. You got here right in time for us to be doing our Ketchup Candles giveaway. What? So, if you're new here, our sponsor is the amazing and wonderful Cantrip Candles. They're a Los Angeles local company where they are selling candles with a story. They are D&D based candles that can make your D&D game, or really any game, smell like a location, and they're just magical. We love them. We're going to be giving away a $15 coupon code that can be used on their website or in person if you are in the greater Los Angeles area at their store in Hollywood. Stick around. We'll be doing that. The keyword is going to be nope. Wait until you see the Nightbot tell you that it's okay to type that in. Type it in only once, or you will be disqualified, and this is an international giveaway. Again, thank you so much for bringing some folks in. Raiders, get yourself comfortable. This is the Gauntlet, which is a roguelike D&D show where our adventurers are on their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. Death is inevitable, and what kills them makes them stronger.
And we just leveled up.
And we just leveled up. We're at level 3. Awesome. And yeah, again, give yourself a shout out. Tell us a little bit more about what's happening. We're going to take the world's quickest break. That Nightbot's going to be rolling by real soon. You all take care. Thank you so much. And we'll see you all in just a quick break. welcome on back, everyone. Thank you so much for staying with us as we took a world's quickest break. I hope you got a little bit of water, stretched your legs. We know we did. Thank you so much. Real quick, let me get that tracker up and running because it is working now. That having been said, unfortunately, the character sheet thing is actually a little bit broken. So just know the next episode, level 3 stats will be up and running.
Technology.
Yay! It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. Excellent. All right. I think that's about all that we had. Oh, the giveaway. Thank you. Oh my gosh, how did I forget the world's most important thing, the giveaway. Valise, thank you so much for that subscription. 11 months in the tavern.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much, Valise. It's so good to have you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. This is your last chance right now. If you want to do exclamation point, nope. If you haven't done it yet, now is your moment as I'm rolling on over. I'm going to Nightbot, and I'm hitting it in 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Nightbot doesn't get to win the giveaway.
Nightbot likes
bots. No.
Nightbot likes scented candles.
Nightbot.
Nightbot, you think you're people,
You're
huh?
drunk.
I get it.
Go home, Nightbot.
All right.
Smells good.
Roll it. Tiberius Darkheart.
Hey.
Tiberius.
Yay.
Tiberius Darkheart.
Tiberius
Congratulations,
Darkheart.
you've won a $15 cantrip candle coupon. Please private message us on Twitch, and we'll get that code right on over to you. Thank you so much. Super happy to have you. Congrats, congrats, congrats. All right. Now, I think that's probably about it.
We did it.
Let's
Are you
get back
ready
to the fight.
to head back into the fight, adventurers? All right.
It's rough.
Coming back on in.
Right to that like screechy music.
Yeah, right? That was a
Jeez.
hell of a thing. There we are.
So,
Okay, top of the round is the Oobleck spawn.
Yep.
we were all really
All right.
looking forward to that.
So this first one right up here by you, Stonebreaker, is going to take a swing at you.
That is okay.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That will not hit. I
All
broke
right.
its hand.
As this one
Sassy today.
is able to get right up to you. And getting some friendship with its friend. As you duck one, you hear the slow across the grass. As one gets closer behind you. That is going to be a 19 on the die. It's going to be 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright. That is going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Wait, was this the one hit by fire?
No.
No, it was the other one that was hit by fire.
The one below him, I think.
No, the one to the north.
Ah, the one to the
west
north?
was the
West?
one hit by fire.
Ah, well in that case, it didn't hit you. But you do notice it seemed to have a harder time hitting you.
Hey.
Ah.
It rolled a disadvantage.
Ooh, fire good.
That's an interesting one.
That is going to be 4 points of psychic damage.
Comboed with the. How much was first?
4. Wait, no, 5. I rolled a 2 plus 3 is 5.
Okay, I will use reaction Stone's Endurance
Alright.
to reduce that by 8.
By 8. Alright.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. 7.
7. Alright.
Still good.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that do to? That's
2.
2.
Yeah, you too.
All right.
Okay. That's the ones on the top island.
Gotta think fast on my feet.
Coming back down here.
Oops.
The first one
Hooves.
going to attack Fion, the one on the top. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
It's not gonna matter. But
That's going to be 4 points of bludgeoning, half to 2.
That's enough to take me down because I had 1 hit point left
Alright.
after that barrage.
For the mods, it all takes
Yep.
place at once. It's also going to do a point of psychic.
Just really rub it in.
Sounds good.
In the afterlife, it's like, hey, you suck.
The second one
Yep.
doesn't need to move. It's perfectly fine. It's going to get advantage because you're down. It is going to attack you. It's a 19 on the die. 1 failed death save.
Is that not to be that person?
Oh no,
But
it's within 5 feet. That's 2 failed death saves. Yep.
You know, and right, rage goes down when I go down, so it doesn't get hit
Cool.
with it. Although, hold
did
on.
the first
The
attack?
first
the first
one
one should have
should
gotten
have.
hit.
The first one should have.
That would have been 2 points of force damage, just
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
so that's 2 failed death saves.
As both of them, as you go down, Astrid, you see both of them start to suddenly kind of curl up and sit up, and they're moving more at attention.
Cool.
All right, that's the Ublex, bringing us to Stonebreaker.
Okay, seeing as how these two went, I will focus on this cackling spawn thingy. That will be 21 to hit.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'll do it.
All right.
And that will be 11 points of slashing damage.
11 points of slashing damage. It is still up,
It's all right.
but it is hurt.
Hurts is good.
That is all that I have.
Okay. That then is going to bring us to the Star Spawn Gru. This first one is going to attack at you.
Hello. No, your words. Use them.
As you do that, it suddenly lets out this. That is only going to be a 8 to hit you, that having been said. So
Nope.
so no. And that's my only one, isn't it? Yep, that's it. All right, so that then is going to bring us. I could have left that there. That then is going to bring us to Astrid.
Cool. So I'm going to take my turn. Well, first, hi.
Oh yeah, you have a potion.
What is this?
Astrid's turn, brought to you by Random Potion.
It's a soft orange yellow, and it almost looks like it's flickering.
Cool. I'm going to first pour land, go up to Theon. So hold on, I can do these things, and I'm going to pour my potion of healing in Theon's mouth.
Excellent. Using your action to pour the potion down Theon's
Yes,
mouth.
please.
All right, roll that healing. So it's going to be 2d4.
Cool.
And then it's plus 2. Yes. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so that's 7.
Thank you
7.
very much.
As Theon,
That's huge.
you feel warmth spread through your limbs as you heal for 7 points.
Thank you.
You're welcome, friend. And then I'm gonna chug this.
All right. As you do, it starts off comforting, the warmth as it goes down your throat, and then suddenly it just keeps burning, and burning, and it's a little uncomfortable, almost kind of like when you get a sunburn and everything just keeps touching it, but it's all through your throat, and it suddenly just radiates through your being, and your skin catches on fire. It's this glowing, soft, yellow-orange. And it's warm, it's hot. But it doesn't seem to be hurting you.
So I'm a phoenix now.
Yeah, you look really cool.
That's awesome.
Astrid, are
I
you an angel?
mean, no, but maybe in another life.
It does seem to be giving off light around you, but this is a pretty well-lit area, so
Okay,
it doesn't
cool.
seem to be doing anything to any effect in that sense.
Great. I mean, I already moved. That's my turn.
Inquisitor Meriden thinks Stonebreaker's feeling lucky,
Oh, I do.
putting high variance die into the field.
I'm going to use this lovely stone-looking one.
All right.
Extra 19s on that die too.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, there are.
All right. Astrid, is that all you're going to do?
You know what? Okay, fine. I will use my bonus action and dash and just fly back up into the air.
Excellent.
Looking like super cool because I'm on fire. And yeah, so I'm like 20 feet in the air.
Zagmeister wants to spin the wheel of chaos on Wyatt.
Oh boy. Just in time for my turn.
So yeah, I'm done
Excellent. Excellent.
now. Thanks. I just wanted to look cool.
Very cool.
You look amazing.
Thanks.
Oh no. I don't like
One
this
of
look.
us.
Oh
No.
no.
As Wyatt suddenly the light around you, dancing out of the Gru's eyes and across the Ublexes, suddenly takes a hold of you. And you look at your friends and you start to see the same red glow that you always see in the constructs of the Gauntlet, as you know they are your enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Am I still big?
You took that at the end of your last turn? Oh,
Beginning of my last.
being your
turn.
last turn. You are for now.
All right. Well.
That having been said, as it is now your turn, you suddenly feel the ground get softer beneath you,
All right.
and you do return to size.
Ooh. Turn to Stonebreaker. Old friend, now you get to see me fight like a butterfly fight like a bunny guy and sting like a bee. Spiritual weapon right into Stonebreaker. It doesn't even have to move.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
That will hit.
I don't even have to do anything. Just gonna sit here.
This is gonna be
What have you done?
8 points of force damage
Right.
as Stonebreaker.
There's a emote in chat that's perfect.
Oh no.
What's that?
It's a little bunny with a knife.
Yeah. And then this is gonna be real cruel.
Oh no.
More cruel. Oh wait, no, that was my bonus action. I can't cast a healing word. So instead, we're just gonna follow up with the good old reliable fire bolt from the wand.
All
Also
right.
a Stonebreaker aim. There's no possible way in the world I can make that 2 hit him, so I'm just gonna let it go.
Okay. All right.
I guess feeling the force and the fire going off, I will say, "What was that? Would you speak up?"
Coming for you. Is that a 1-turn deal?
Yes. Yes, and as this actually happened, is your turn now over?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna get further away, but I'm not now.
Yeah. As your turn ends, the light behind Stonebreaker's eyes fades. And you realize that you've been duped.
I've been duped.
All right.
What's happening over there?
Fion.
Are you okay?
Alright. And using my axe kind of like a walking stick, I'm gonna get up using half my movement. Alright, I'm getting really tired of this. Let's get a little bit more energy. I'm gonna drop into a rage again.
All right.
Alright, so as I get up, some of the fiery light that Astrid has imbued in me shoots out of my chest. Again, as I'm sparkling in this just wild energy going around me. And let's just pick one of these Ublex. The one just to the south of me.
Okay.
I need it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Luckily, the Gru is dead, so that's not going to affect that. Con save, you say? As a soft 20.
Alright, it saves. It saves.
Okay.
So nothing happens to it. But now I'm just kind of glowing a little bit with light, like especially right around my chest. Seeing that didn't do anything to the little guy, also being heckin' surprised.
For clarity, are you raging now?
I am raging now,
Excellent.
so yeah, that's my
Okay.
bonus action. And I'm going to take my axe and try to stamp out the Ublex below me.
All right, let's make that attack.
I'm going to use an adrenaline surge to make that a 12.
A 12.
It's a really low roll.
A 12 does not
Oh
hit
no!
the Ublex,
Okay.
as it's just too small, and it's green against the grass. It's just kind of hard.
Alright. That's all I can do.
All right. That is the end of your turn. That's going to bring us back around to the last remaining Gru, who is going to attack Stonebreaker. Nope, this is going to bring us to the Ublex spawn because I can't do math. That's going to bring us to the Ublex spawn. The first one is still going to attack Stonebreaker. This is going to be the one at the top.
Hey, same party, different people.
That's going to be a 16 on the die,
Hmm.
meaning that's a 21 to hit you.
Yeah, yes.
Hey, let's owe you a favor and try to save this moment. That's a silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs?
Reroll it.
All right,
Reroll it.
now I rolled that at advantage. How's that? We've worded this before, but I have forgotten.
It's a tricky wording. Must re-roll the d20 and then use the lower roll. So
All right.
it's the one that succeeded, you re-roll it.
Right, and that
if it's
was
lower,
the
you
other one
take
was a
it.
13. Right, I remember. Okay. That then is going to make that an 18.
Just hits.
I tried, buddy.
It's alright. Give advantage? No.
Yes, you can have it.
I
That's
think
going
Wyatt
to be
feels bad.
But yeah.
4 points of bludgeoning,
And,
2 points of psychic.
alright.
Never heard a friend before.
All right, the one down below
Mm-hmm.
is going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
With double 14s, that means that's going to be a 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be 3 points of psychic and 7 points of bludgeoning. 6 points of six
No,
points
that's
of bludgeoning.
way more than you needed. I'm down.
Alright, Stonebreaker is down.
Really hard.
Okay. We're then gonna go back down here as both of these are coming to Fion.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning, halved down to 3 because you are raging, and that's going to be 4 points of psychic.
That's exactly what you needed.
I thought once y'all hit level 3, you were going to trump this room.
Not when they're doing that kind of damage. Oh, let me bite you and also inflict psychic damage on you at the same time.
I'll give you this end.
The one down below is going to attack you.
Funsies.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Right, so that's 2 failed
2
death
failed
saves.
death saves.
The sparkle on my body just kind of recedes as my rage also
Buddy.
is down.
Smoking Dragon Gaming, thank you so much for the subscription. 5 months here in the tavern. Pull up a chair. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much.
Welcome into the end.
This is the end, my friend.
Oh boy, that's Ooblex. Which is then going to bring us to Stonebreaker.
With high variance die, I make
Oh.
that save.
Oh god.
Oh god, I
Being
forgot.
funny.
Oh, I did not forget. That will be fail.
That's 1 fail.
At least it wasn't a what?
Yes.
All
Of course,
right.
I put it down that way.
Now that's going to bring us to the Gru. That Gru pushing past is... I'm in danger. Is going to come right up to you, Wyatt.
I would like 2 reactions.
If only.
That's a natural 20, Wyatt.
Of course it is. And I've already used my reaction on a
Hell.
failed silvery
Oh
bars.
my god.
So can't do that again.
It's the
Okay.
triple sixes.
It's,
you know,
it is, yeah.
Yeah.
We've been cursed
We
this
just
entire
yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
No, oobs.
That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage. Are you up?
Nope.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, you don't need to make a
Wyatt,
wisdom saving throw.
Wyatt goes down.
That is gonna bring us to Astrid.
Cool. Great. This is super fun for me.
You got this. You got this.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess I just stay in the air is the answer. I'm still on fire, yes?
Yeah. Oh,
I took it
you are
at the end of
Yes.
my turn.
Yes, you are still on fire.
I mean, it doesn't really do anything. I'm just on fire.
It's
correct?
very pretty. Magi RPG raiding us. Oh my gosh! It's lovely to meet you. Hold on, we got a message for this. The clamoring is heard at the doors of the tavern. What's that? Raiders! Adventurers, prepare yourselves. Be sure your swords are sheathed. Oh gosh, there's too much moving. Your mugs are full and your arms are open. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack, newcomers. Pull up a chair. It's great to have you. If you're new popping in here, be sure to click that link to join our audience. Oh my gosh, Magi RPG. It looks like you are also playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you so much for trusting us with your community. We know that's a really big deal. Can you please, in the chat, tell us a little bit about your show? What's your campaign? What's your deal? Shout yourself out. Tell us a little bit more about you so our community can know a little bit more about you. Please tell us. We'd absolutely love to hear about it. And in the meantime, welcome newcomers to the Gauntlet, the roguelike D&D show where our adventurers are continuing on their never-ending quest to defeat all of the monsters of the Multiverse sourcebook. Death is inevitable, and what kills them makes them stronger. Our adventurers only get a long rest at death, and they have just leveled up to level 3. This is our 2nd season.
It didn't matter.
It didn't matter. They're still dying.
We're doing cool.
But death is okay. They respawn. There are some very unique rules to the Gauntlet, so if you'd like to learn a little bit more about how this works, please hit !rules. It'll take you to our website, and they'll tell you a little bit more about how this works. Our players are looking pretty grim.
It's fine.
We got 1 player up.
also
So,
audience
Gorgeous
interactive.
George, thank you so. Oh yeah, it is also audience interactive. Glorious George, thank you so much for the follow. Hold on,
Have we hit
we appreciate you.
800?
We might have.
I'm not sure.
No, 798. We're very close. Usul Bard, thank you so much for the
gonna
follow.
do it.
Wait, hold on. Let me refresh. It might be off. 799. Ah! Thank you both so much for the follow. Welcome to the Adventures Pack. And there it is, actually.
Yay!
Rommel 900. Thank you so much for being our 800.
Wait, Rommel 900? We're off by 100.
Does that mean we get a 300 followers?
Yes.
Or-
That
Thank
is
you
how it
so
works.
much. 800 followers, y'all. I'm gonna get emotional, and I'm supposed to
Yeah.
be killing these people.
You're doing a
Supposed
great
to. You're
job.
doing it.
on
That's
the
great. You're doing
map.
great.
Got 3 down.
Like,
3
One more
down.
left.
3 down.
I would
One
like to
go.
take my action to gurgle.
Yeah.
And we haven't had a chance to update the art down below. Clearly random. Thank you so much for the follow. Our players just leveled up to level 3 this episode, so they're a little sturdier if they were, alive.
Yeah, I don't think we're any sturdier.
that's funny.
Wow.
And thank you. We're getting some lovely comments
thought
on
I
our
was
set.
sassy
Thank you
today.
so much. Thank you so much. We
Everyone
worked
put on
hard,
their
and our
sassy
audience
pants
made it
today.
possible. And we were also talking a little bit about this. This is an audience interactive show. We use stream loots. You, the audience, can affect what happens to these players. If you want to learn a little bit more about that, you can hit !SL, and I'll tell you a little bit more.
So if you like get healing cards, like if you could help, that would be great.
Because we're not doing enough.
Definitely use the help.
Thank you again. Thank you again. And for everyone who just raided on in, if you need to go rest and take care of yourself, we sure appreciate it. But if you want to sit on down, get yourself comfy, we're super happy to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. Where were we?
Cool. So
Astrid.
I'm on fire.
Astrid.
And I'm
Astrid's
in
on
the air.
fire.
So cool. So I'm
It's not a pun,
gonna
technically.
move.
Jeffrey has unleashed the charge of the gauntlet on Stonebreaker. Careful, this is unstable. I do need you to roll percentile die.
Jeffrey, I swear to God, if you do this to me twice.
He's trying to help.
I
You
mean,
got this. You got it.
Pan is a
Omega
wild
Scales wants to spin the
man.
Wheel of Chaos on Astrid. As soon as we get
Cool.
this roll done,
Great.
we're gonna
This
do
is
it.
Super fun.
Hey, why nice?
40.
40, unfortunately, is a damaging charge. You get hit for 8 points of damage as one failed death saving throw, and the charge of the gauntlet resets.
You tried, Jeff.
2 fails.
That's 2 fails. Oh, God. I still love you, Jeff.
Welcome to the 2 fail club.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I heard something about chaos.
You did, as a matter of fact. As the Wheel of Chaos comes
Really?
spinning round on Astrid.
Something
Just
good,
I
something
heard.
good.
Linguistale.
The guy, but again, what a gay today for the girl that is.
Yes, absolutely. So Linguistale is the role where you can use any hidden language or gibberish language, and if I can't understand you, it doesn't happen. I'm gonna
But
work on
you to go kid again.
mostly. Yes, I can mostly understand double speak.
Bit of geeks, let it go.
That'll help me. Yes.
Clueless over here.
They said
It
they speak
gets
slow.
for the guy.
It's fine.
I got that one.
So to go. It gas through the gid, mitagooved. It again, bit of geet, would again, that a got, it a goop, let a gax.
Astrid is moving in between the ooblexes.
So to go, shitty stidagil, it a gone, but a guy, it a gur.
She's still on fire. Yes.
And again, shitty, clit gaps, hodager, what a gangs, to the goo,
And she claps her wings together.
Hodager? Wow.
Do you smell toast?
And again, could have gasped words. Did a gun, did a gur, clit a gap.
Thunderclap. Okay.
So to go, at a guy, nittigeed, at a gay, could have gone, did a good, to the goose, should again, said a game.
Constitution saving throws? Hold on really quick. I want to check something.
It's only somatic if that's what you're looking for.
No.
Okay.
You can't hear her because you are unconscious, is the call I'm going to make.
Oh, right. I mean, it's
the guy.
okay. I'll take the failed death save. This is cool. Theon will go down.
Well, you
With cool.
can't hear it.
So to go.
That means I automatically fail.
Did a get,
I'm pretty sure. If I can't make a con save, like...
Well, then make the con save. Make the con save then. Okay, so con saves for the ooblexes.
I don't
The
take
first
8
one
saves.
did a go.
has Fion perishes.
So to go, already.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
Somehow my dead body just gives you a thumbs up as it goes completely
Renegade.
down.
Better guess.
All right. So the one to the north, I believe that's a 17. Let me double check.
Better guess. Renegades.
That saves. Okay. Sorry, y'all. You have to take a feat to understand this language. I'm just saying.
Great.
Yeah, it's a 17.
I'm not proficient.
It's a two 17s.
Better goes. Renegade.
They both save.
Oh,
Yeah.
because it's a contract, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So nothing happens. Huh?
Krugul, Yedigat, Sedigo, Nedigat, Litigut, Krugul, again, Edigai, Murdegur, Nurgurd, Free, Edigon.
So nothing happened and you murdered Fion. Yep.
We're still cool.
Edigang, Kirigu, gonna go Springy, Edigon.
Thank you, Ghost Fion.
It's taco time.
Nedigat, Edigit.
Okay.
Yedigo, Nedigo, Edigon,
right.
Sedigai.
And as that happens,
Edigat.
at the end of your turn, your voice does return to you.
Great, thank you.
What was that?
Yeah.
Are you going to do another
no,
thing?
no.
Okay. All right.
No. Thank you.
Death save.
Death save.
All right. Here goes. Oh, lucky roll.
The only one.
That's 13. I guess I'll take the success.
All right. Fion is dead.
Hi.
So that then is going to bring us back around to the Ublex.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Eat me. Enjoy my body. I come prepackaged.
They're like cracking you like a lobster.
The one at the north is going to attack you. However, rolls terribly with 3, even
Try
on
using
advantage.
a tool next time.
Yeah, it gets stuck on some of your armor and can't quite get through. The one at the bottom,
Come on.
it's going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That hits.
Oh.
I realized I moved the wrong map. There we go. Is that your last failed
That
death?
is 3 failed death saves.
As
You like a
Stonebreaker
taco.
perishes as well. Once again, if you're new here, remember, death is inevitable. It's totally fine and very normal.
Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
But hey, this season we have tacos and margaritas, so
This one is going to take its action to climb on top of Stonebreaker.
Oh,
Deep
no.
Stonebreaker's face.
Stonebreaker face taker.
Oh no.
All right.
tweet now.
Yeah, did you not get that? Want to take his face off.
Cool.
Great.
I was down here. Astrid, are you still on the ground?
It was fun at one point.
Astrid, are you on the ground?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Nor do I intend to be.
As one of them crawls on Fion.
I mean, I'm pretty lean, so they'll have a good meal.
There you go. That then
I don't
is
like
gonna
this.
bring us. Stonebreaker has perished. Astrid.
Cool. Great. Oh, TikTok. Okay.
Here, I realize that this, for the sake of this, is kind of funky, so we're just gonna move
Yeah,
Dead
thank you.
Fion. We're gonna move Dead Fion. He's not really there, but
Appreciated.
It's fine.
it doesn't let me do layers. Okay. Oh, it do? Oh, I don't know how to do the layers. Jeff has focused Astrid. +1 to your next attack roll.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, Lunchbox Gaming! It's our 3rd raid! Lunchbox
Raiders.
Raiding! What? I know, what is that?
It's Friday
Turn
night,
at the
they're
doors
here
of the
to watch us
tavern.
die.
Yeah.
Raiders!
Too late.
Yeah.
Adventurers, prepare yourselves. Thank you so much for the raid. please click that link below so you'll be counted as our audience. Let's get a shout out. Looks like Lunchbox Gaming was also playing some Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey!
Please tell us a little bit more about yourselves.
Friday.
Give yourselves a shout out in the chat. Welcome on in if you're new here. This is the Gauntlet, never-ending roguelike D&D combat where our players are fighting every monster of the multiverse. They just hit level 3. Death is inevitable. And
It's happening.
it is happening.
Pending.
And what
And it's
kills them
happening
makes them
now.
stronger. Beard-O, thank you so much for the
Beard-O.
follow.
That is great.
That's fantastic.
It's a pretty good
really
time.
great.
If you want to learn a little bit more, hit exclamation point rules to learn a little bit more about the game. And it is audience interactive, so hit exclamation point SL to learn a little bit more about our stream loots, which will teach you a little bit more about how to interact with Lunchbox Gaming. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate
Thank you.
Smokin' Dragon Gaming. Thank you for those gift subs.
That's so generous.
Oh my gosh,
So kind.
Usul Bard and Silantiak.
Congrats.
Thank you so much. Congrats on those new subs. Enjoy. Pull up a chair. Welcome to the tavern. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. And seriously, tell us a little bit about more yourself so we can check you on out. All
Also
right.
save us.
It might be a little late.
A couple of us are pretty
Apollo
beyond
9666. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh.
666.
Amazing.
That's it seems to be our initiative tonight. So
Yeah.
there you go.
That's why we're in this predicament.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're first.
We have one player up and alive.
I'm
Everyone-
still making death saves.
Oh yeah,
Not
why
very
it's
much.
still making death saves, so
So, you know.
You got
Okay.
this, Astrid.
Huh?
You got this.
Thanks.
Solo clear. Come on.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Okay, so I'm going to use Booming Blade on this Oobleck that's
Okay.
next to me.
okay. Have you landed on the ground or are you hovering
I
above it a
am
little?
still hovering.
Okay. Yeah, as long as you get within 5 feet, I'll allow it.
Okay, cool. Great. You know what? I'll land.
Okay.
I'm gonna land, and I'm gonna use Booming Blade. Cool. Those
All right.
are all words that I said.
They
out
are.
loud.
Wouldn't you know it?
Scrape this thing off my face.
13? No.
13?
18.
An 18 will
I was
definitively
like,
hit.
math.
Who needs it?
D&D brought to you by math. Cool. So then, that's 4 points of damage.
Is that plus your dex mod?
No.
Oh, because it's Blooming Blade, right.
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 I think it's.
Oh no,
It's
I
not
did. I
Richard.
rolled the. No, I rolled the wrong thing. Is it a D8? I'm confused.
That's when
Here, let me look it up.
it moves.
Let me
Oh,
look it up
right,
real quick.
right. Okay, no,
Right.
that was right.
But, yeah,
Do I add
plus-
anything? To,
plus
it
your-
was 4 plus my dexterity.
Because you make a weapon attack.
Okay, so
yeah.
that was 7.
7? Excellent. 7 points of
I
damage
can
to the
math.
one right next to you. You can. As evidenced by this moment.
Cool.
Excellent. All right, it is. You take a large chunk of it off.
Great.
And you actually, as you do, it turns up towards you.
I know what's gonna happen.
And you see just a little bit of a nose inside of it.
Mm.
And it goes, hey!
I say, you're not my friend. Don't try to trick me into thinking you are. Okay? I know my friend. Okay, so if that one moves 5 feet or more, it takes damage.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna use my bonus action to get right back into the air.
All right.
20 feet.
Okay. Well, this could be interesting. Let's see how that goes. All
I'm just
right.
gonna stay in the air.
That then is going to bring us over to Wyatt. Wyatt, I need a death saving throw.
Here we go. Come on. That's another success.
All right.
What was that put us at?
2-0. 2
and-
successes, 0 fails.
All right.
Everything is fine.
Fion has perished,
I have.
bringing us back around to the Ooblex spawn.
Ooblex.
Did
As-
go, aye.
I'm gonna give it an intelligence check to see if it knows about the booming blade. Hold on.
I don't like that the goo is thoughtful.
Right.
We're checking if the goo is smart enough.
It's also like psychic goo already.
Yeah.
As it shudders and latches itself into the ground.
Oh, it's too smart.
And you are in the air.
Yep.
However, this one is going to start moving around. And as it looks up at you, it actually just has 2 ears on either side of it. And it seems to be looking at you.
I stare at it, unafraid.
All right. Up here, what do we have going on up here? Oh, my apologies, audience. I should let you know. I thought I'd moved. That's where they're positioned themselves near Astrid. Bringing us to the last goo up here. The last couple of goos up here, which are going to move. Not on that screen. On this screen. Can just get to you, Wyatt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
However, 14? Does a 14 hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's 2 failed death saves.
Sudden death.
All right. That's gonna bring us. Stonebreaker has perished. That's gonna bring us to the Starspawn Gru. Now, that having said, the Starspawn Gru doesn't seem to be that interested in this, and seems to be trying to leave the island.
Cool.
All right. That then is gonna bring us back around to Astrid.
Great. So this is a really fun game.
We're having a
I
blast.
say everyone at some point ends up being the last one standing.
Yeah.
What could it possibly be like to deal with flyers? I have no idea what that's like.
So
Zagmeister thinks Astrid's feeling lucky. Your next roll will be made with high variance.
cool, thanks.
You got this.
that one, I like that
That's
one.
pretty lucky.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna try something crazy. So, Astrid, me, hi. I'm going to come over here and I'm gonna
Hellweaver, thank you so much for the follow.
thank you.
Appreciate you.
That sounded
Oh my
insincere,
gosh.
but it's real.
Marquee Gaming is raiding with a party of 18.
Oh my goodness!
This is 4th raid.
It's a busy
No.
Oh my gosh!
Marquee Gaming, it's always so good to see you.
Oh, what a
Welcome on
night.
in. It's so lovely
Thanks
to
for
have you
coming.
bring on by
Everyone's
Raiders.
dead.
The clamor is heard at the
All my
door.
friends are dead. But thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much for coming on in. It looks like you were playing some Dungeons and Dragons too. Oh my
D&D
gosh.
Friday.
Please give yourself a shout out in the chat. Tell us a little bit more about what you were up to. What's your campaign doing? How was your last episode? If you're new here, welcome on in. This is the Gauntlet, audience interactive, roguelike D&D never-ending combat where our adventurers are continuing on their never-ending quest to defeat every monster in the multiverse. I've said this speech so many times.
So many
tonight.
times. So many raiders. So many times.
Death is inevitable, and what kills them makes them stronger. They just hit level 3 tonight, and they are dying really hard. Really, really hard. Dragon Mage, thank you for coming on in with that subscription. It's so good to see you, RJ. I hope you're having a lovely night. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Woo! If you're new here and you want to learn a little bit about the rules, hit !rules. If you want to interact with us, hit !SL to learn about stream loots where you can interact with the game.
Also, we've got a bunch of new people here. So, really quick,
Smitey Smite, thank you for the
couple of
follow.
shout-outs. Welcome to the Adventures Pack. We're a bunch of nerds sharing what we love on the internet. If you are enjoying the show, it means the absolute world to us. If you'd like to be a larger part of our community, you can head on over to our
The Witch and
Discord.
Smith, thank you for the follow.
If you are subscribers of our channel, it's where you can get access to all the cool battle maps that you're seeing here that Emmy made.
There's a new drop today, too.
There was a new drop today. That's very,
Drop?
very true. In our
This map is
Discord,
new.
if you got a subscription, if you were gifted a subscription, if you subscribed, go check it out because that's where you have access to all these gorgeous maps. Like in the Beast, thank you so much for the follow. Oh
Hi
my
there.
gosh.
You also get Gauntlet stats. You get there's a whole bunch of things that you get access to our subscriber-only chat show, which is happening this Sunday. It's the first Sunday of the month.
It is.
And also just a really big shout out to the sponsor of this season of Gauntlet Season 2, Cantrip Candles. The first 4 shows of the month, we give a $15 gift card to their store. They make candles that smell like locations in D&D. If you're a fan of immersion in your games, you can go check them out. And if you would like a chance to win some money to go spend over there, come and check out the Gauntlet every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific, and the giveaway happens at intermission. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Seriously, y'all. Oh my gosh. And
We
also
love you
these
so much.
these smite
Yay,
emotes are
friends.
gorgeous, by the way, Marquis. Oh my
Did you
god.
say smitey
Yeah,
emotes?
you know how I feel about smiting, y'all.
She's a smart day.
All right. Wrong campaign.
Cool. So I moved over there. I landed. I am gonna cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
All right.
And, just spit acid at both of these guys. So I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw.
All right, and there are no more Gru, so this will be a straight roll. It's gonna be 12.
Okay, that just saves.
Okay.
Please don't let...
Were you targeting both of them?
Yes, both of them.
Ah!
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Because it goes up to 100 feet.
That, however, is only the
Is that the
one that
further
is
away
further away. That's only a 5.
Okay, cool. So that one is covered in acid now.
Okay.
And it's gonna take 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Okay, is there anything it can do to prevent that damage from occurring?
It can use its action to scrape or wash the acid off of itself or
Okay.
another creature.
All right.
So cool. So I did that, and then I'm gonna dash again and just go
Straight
right
back
back
up
up
in the
into
air.
the air, please.
Okay. That's gonna bring us over to Wyatt,
All right.
making some death saves.
I'm 2 and 2, so here goes. This is my fate right here. Wait, it missed the tray, but it's a natural 20. Yeah.
It landed.
I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna allow it.
Yeah.
Take a fate into my own
I say at
hands.
some point it's just too cool. I saw the look on your face. Like that's like balanced.
flat.
Like
I
It's
mean,
flat.
it's
not
flat.
cocked.
It's
It's right
perfect.
there.
I'm sorry. I can't argue with fate.
you can't be mad. You can't.
I'm pretty sure it's in the rules.
And that's
Gauntlet
why
Master,
luck
you
is my
can't be mad.
divinity. Ooh. So I get my turn.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that happens at the top of your
All right,
turn. You
and,
come back with 1 hit point.
I also believe that with the way spiritual weapon works, that it's just a duration of 1 minute. It's not concentration. So is that still there?
It is.
Amazing. Great. Astrid,
Yes.
can't believe this. All right.
have to roll back-
was
roll
not
back
planning
out a
on
little
making
bit here.
turn this time around.
I wasn't planning on being alive.
What is the
Get
rundown?
it, friend.
Have you taken any damage?
You know what? I have, but I'm fine.
Great.
Don't worry about me.
I'm not fine. So.
You take care of you, friend.
For my bonus action, I'm going to cast a healing word on myself at 2nd level.
Great.
So that's going to be, I've never done this at 2nd level because I just got those. Healing word. Oh, right. D4s. Alright, I heal for 8.
Healing for 8.
So
Alright.
I'm back up to 9 hit points. That was my bonus action. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now going to.
Valise has unleashed a stable charge on Wyatt.
Alright. Risky move. Stable charge. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling that percentile dice. Let's see what happens. Let's see if my lucky streak continues. No, that's a 3.
That's a 3? Okay.
Out of 100.
Let me double check something.
It brings us down to 1 now, I think.
That having been said, charge of the gauntlet was only at 2. You only take 2 damage, and the charge of the gauntlet resets.
This is crazy. All right. Now I'm dealing with this guy right in front of me.
How's it feel on that end, Scott?
Listen, I was already exhausted today.
This is a wild ride here. All right. I am now going to get away from this guy. I don't have a bunny hop because I used my bonus action, so I'm gonna shocking grasp with my action.
All right.
On the Oobleck spawn right in front of me. That's a 18 on the die for a total of 23.
23 will hit.
Alright, and that's gonna be 1 point of shock. 1 point of lightning damage.
1 point of lightning damage, okay.
Can't get lucky on all the rolls.
No.
That said, it does give me the ability to break free without an attack of opportunity. So I'm gonna just hopefully this the star spawn doesn't see me, and I'm going to just start running my way down towards Astrid as far as I can go. So that's going to be and at what point do I start hitting difficult terrain if I go into the trees?
Pretty
to the
much
south,
as
east?
soon as like you start to hit decent bramble, so right about there.
Okay.
Decent.
So good
Yeah.
immediately.
These are some pretty tall mangrove trees with very deep roots, and you can get through them, but it's
All right.
hard.
So it's like 10 feet to get there, and then difficult terrain
so
to start
close,
here,
Smoking
right?
Dragon. That's correct.
All right. So then 5 tunes.
Killboy Gaming has
5,
given
10.
you a random potion, by the way.
I will drink it right away. Free action, just pop the potion. I'm not even looking. Not even looking.
Okay. As you do, you feel just a whole bunch of like chewy bits in your mouth. As you chew down, a frog spits out of your mouth.
All right, frog in my throat. Cool. Hopefully I can still use my magic words. That's gonna be it for me. That's all I can do. What a ton of events.
All right. That was so close, Smoking Dragon Gaming. It hurt. Okay. That's why Fion has perished. That's going to bring us back to the top of the round, to the Ooblex. I have to move you a little bit, Stonebreaker. That one moves closer towards you. You can see a little bit of what looks like flesh through the Ooblex, and you can see just these blue lines moving through it.
Like Stonebreaker tattoos. Great.
Super fun.
All right. So they start to close in on you. Smoking Dragon Gaming has distracted. Which Ooblex would you like to distract? You have
Which of
4
the 4?
options. I'm going to say they are in descending order. 1, 2, and then 3, 4 down there. 3 being the further away from Astrid. Actually, you know what? They would be able to attack you, but they're after you. They can't attack you, but they are right up on you.
All right. It's getting spicy.
They are. Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it sees you. Okay. These ones down here can't do much, but is gonna keep moving closer towards you, Astrid.
Cool.
All right, that then is going to bring us to Astrid.
Great. So, Astrid is gonna try this again and just clap her wings together and do thunderclap.
All right, con
again.
saves.
So a con save, please, for both of them.
Let's do the one at the top. That's a 17 for the one on the top.
Great. Cool. Yeah, that saves.
Second one's a 9.
Great. That one doesn't. So
All
it's
right.
gonna take 1d6 thunder damage.
Thunder damage. Let me double check.
So that's a 6.
Six
Oh,
points.
plus. No. 6.
6 points of thunder damage.
Yeah, please.
And it does take all of that. So the one below, the sounds ripple through it and it actually explodes.
Cool.
And bits of bone and flesh go everywhere.
Great. Yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna stay there. There's no reason to move. I'm still in the air.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. What?
All right, I got one way out of this. I'm gonna clear my throat of those frogs. As I begin a lullaby here. Take a seat now. Time to learn some civility from the beat poet bunny with the luck of divinity as I put you into tranquility, cast and sleep.
Okay, let's roll them hit points.
All right, this is our first level. 5d8's worth. 4. 8, that's 12. 2, that's 14. 8, that's 22. 1 for 23 hit points worth of creatures within 20 feet of me, starting with the lowest HP. Fall asleep.
23.
23 hit points, yep.
Well, that's all of them.
The gods are definitely on your side.
That's why I'm favored by the gods. Literally, that's my class.
As
cow.
you see all of them, it just topple back, and the Gru just
I can't believe
topples
it.
to the ground, and as the oozes gently fall, they don't dissolve into the dirt like you've seen them do when they die, but they do kind of become
Puddle.
not puddly, but you do hear one of them go, "Oh no."
Oh no. Alright, well, can't believe that worked. I'm gonna use my bonus action to move the spiritual weapon.
All right.
I believe
Let me
it-
know. I think I didn't give you control over it. I'm so sorry.
I believe with the 20 feet of movement, it can actually close the gap to that star spawn.
So 1, 2, 3. You can.
And it's gonna make an attack.
Yeah, say it's
And
prone.
it's asleep, right?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Ho, ho, ho! Feels like Christmas.
Oh my god.
Is there another
Scott.
raid?
Casters and castles, thank
No
you
way.
so much for the raid.
That's 5.
5 tonight.
That's 5 raids.
Holy moly.
What a night.
Wow, wow, wow.
Annie, what do you have to say?
One cannoli.
A clamoring is heard at the
ready.
door of the tavern. What's that? Raiders! Adventurers, prepare yourselves. Be sure your swords are sheathed, your bows are full, your arms are open. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack, tormented by gnomes. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh, and thank you for trusting us with your community, casters and castles. Can we please get a shout out for them? Killboy Gaming, oh my god, thank you for gifting 5 subs to our community. Lightsy, Bale2188, Caesar66, Apollo966, and Zenobite.
Wow.
Zenobite.
Welcome on in. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the tavern, Bale2188. Oh wait, that was I just read that aloud. It's fine. It's too many
It's fine.
things.
How you doing, man? How you doing? You broken yet?
See, when you
Never.
hurt us, the chat hurts you.
That's it.
Yeah.
This isn't pain, this is joy. Thank you so much for coming on in. Let's get a shout out for them. I don't know if it happened yet.
Let's The
We
mobs
did.
are rocking
Okay.
it
You
tonight.
were playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Please tell us a little bit more about yourself in the chat. Give yourself a shout out so we can know a little bit more about you. Tell us about your campaign. Tell us about your newest episode. We would really love to know so the audience can go and check you out. If you're new here, welcome to the Gauntlet. We are in our second season of our roguelike D&D show, where this season our adventurers are in a never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. Death is inevitable, and what kills them makes them stronger. They just hit level 3, and they're really just getting close to a TPK, which is the only way they can get a long rest and get experience, so it's not that bad.
Let's turn it around.
It's turning around, it's turning around. They're not dead yet. If you want to learn a little bit more, we do have some unique rules to the Gauntlet. Hit exclamation point rules. It is audience interactive, so if you want to contribute to the chaos that is the Gauntlet, hit exclamation point SL. That's for our Stream Loots cards. You can buy them with real people money, or you can save up some channel points and get in for free. We are super grateful for everyone who has raided tonight. Thank you all so much. This has been great. This has been absolutely beautiful, and we are super grateful to you. So thank you so much, Captain Lightsey. Thank you so much for the follow.
Hello there.
Oh, I'm your
feels like a
Gauntlet
tower
Master,
defense
Emmy.
game of raiders.
Wave after wave.
wave
Wave
after
after
wave.
wave after wave. Let's see how many times I can say it.
It's like tower defense of kindness.
Thank you all. You've all been
The
so
best.
kind. Again, if anybody needs to go take care of themselves, self-care is very important. But we're also super happy to have all of you. Our audience makes this possible, and we wouldn't be able to do this show without you. Thank you so much. Whose turn was it?
That was a 23 to hit with the spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Also, you've missed 2 cards.
I missed 2 cards. My God. Thank you.
I mean, there's a lot going
There's
on.
a lot going on
There's
here.
a lot going on tonight.
Okay.
What's happening?
Smoking Dragon Gaming has played a hydrate on Scott. Scott,
Oh.
hydrate.
Hydrate.
I'll be back later.
Water.
Killboy Gaming has played and find out, meaning my next roll will be made with a high variance die.
Oh.
Thank you
Is that
so
what it's
much for
called
letting me know.
That's the GM one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ours is still risk and reward.
That's for me.
So,
And find out.
all right. We good?
Yeah.
All right. So that sleeping star spawn grew. That's 23 to hit,
That will
the
hit.
spiritual
That'll
weapon.
hit.
Yeah.
and that's gonna be 5 points of force damage coming crashing down into it.
Is exactly what you
Oh.
needed as you crash it, and again you just hear this as it shatters. But again, its head shattered, but out of the body, you just hear.
I'm on a roll.
Way to go, friend.
I'm gonna roll on down this river here, or at least across it, as I try to close the gap towards Astrid here with my 30 feet of movement. It's gonna be 15 in the water here.
It
right?
is not super deep water. Like the water, realistically, you're not a very tall bunny, so it kind of comes up to your chest.
Alright.
But you can wade through this. It is murky and muddy and unpleasant, but wadeable.
All right. So my full movement will then take me almost across. I'm coming for you, Astrid.
You're doing great, buddy.
Leaving those 2 sleeping Ooblex behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And a fate that could have been far worse.
Truly.
That's my
Alright.
turn.
Fion has perished.
It hurts every time.
I know.
Bringing us to the Ooblex, who are asleep except for this one that's down here by Astrid, which is again just going to continue to circle.
I mean, you do you.
The Gru have all perished. Stonebreaker has perished. That brings us to Astrid.
Great. Cool. I'm gonna land, and I'm gonna hit it with my longsword.
As you are, Mega Scales wants to spin the Wheel of Chaos on
Cool.
you.
Great. It's fun. I already have a.
With the high variance die in play.
That
Short
was a
fuse.
natural one. That was a natural one. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Alright. Now here's the deal, buddy.
Yep.
Here's the deal. First of all, short fuse means that as you look up into the sky, you hear this boom as suddenly you are engulfed in flame. I need a dexterity saving throw, buddy.
Cool. Cool.
You're okay.
Everything's fine. That's a 17.
That'll be a save.
Great.
You're gonna take half as much damage.
Cool.
Won't be a bit of damage. Lightsy, thank you so much for the follow.
5 feet away from being.
I was so close.
My poor body.
It's gone.
It's been dripped in acid. Hit by a thunder wave. And
Faced
now
off.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I miss you, bud.
Well, that's a lot of die you're counting.
Yeah, that's very scary, the amount of die.
it's fireball, baby.
Astrid, you take 13 points
Oh, cool.
of fire damage.
Great. That's what I wanted.
We're going to... It was. We're going to make a dex save for the Ublex, who does not make it
Come on.
How's that?
and is incinerated in flame.
Great. Well, at least that worked.
You still up?
I'm still good.
All right.
I'm still good. So I'm gonna use my bonus action and get right back up there in the air, please.
You don't even
Alright.
need to. You're alone now.
I know.
I say, if you want to start moving any other direction, you certainly can.
You know what? I'm gonna go back. How far? So, I mean, I'm gonna start moving towards Wyatt. How many can I? If I go up in the air like 20?
How about your movement's 30?
Yeah.
Move 10 feet forward.
Okay. So like here.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna start moving.
You're there,
that
but
way.
20 feet in the air. Excellent.
Great.
Well, Wyatt,
I know you said you're fine. Are you actually fine? You need any
make that
help there,
performance
or-
check. Smoking Dragon Gaming.
I mean, I'm at 3.
Great.
Man.
For my bonus action, I'd like to cast a healing word on Astrid there.
Thank you.
Oof. One on the die. That's going to be 4 points of healing to you.
You know what? It's something.
It's double what you had. More than double.
Yeah, so that's...
And I'd like to then whip back around to the 2 sleeping Ublex, and I'm going to twin myself a fire bolt and shoot off one at each of them.
All right.
So
Thank you,
let's
Wyatt.
do the one on the left first.
Let's say this will wake them up, correct?
If it hits,
If it hits. Got it.
that's going to be a 15 to hit.
15 will hit the Ublex.
All right. That'll be 7 points of fire damage.
All right. As it does, it starts up and you hear it.
And the one below it. Oof. Here's what I'm gonna do because I just want to get this room over with. That's gonna be an 11 naturally, but I'm gonna put in my adrenaline surge. No, that's gonna be a 9 naturally. Adrenaline surge would take it to an 11, and then I know that misses, so I'm gonna use my favorite by the gods to add some D4s
All right.
because it's that kind of night. So that's a +2 and a +4 is now it's 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
For 3 points of fire.
3 points of fire damage is enough.
Oh.
Wow.
As it perishes,
roller
you hear
coaster.
this general
Great, and then I'm just gonna keep getting further away from the one I just woke up. And it's still alive, so 5, 10, 15, trying to get back to land through that difficult terrain. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. That's going to bring us to the Ublex, which does not have a swim speed. This is an educational show. It does, however, use all of it to try and get to you. Killboy Gaming has given Astrid a random potion.
Cool.
Can we? Blank your
Pass it
frowns.
around.
Thank you. It
Take one
helps
down,
me
pass it
remember.
around.
99 potions of stuff on the wall.
All right, that's the Ublex, which is the last thing alive.
Clean it up, Astrid.
Okay.
Astrid.
Cool. Okay, so with the but I'm flying, so I don't go through difficult.
Mm-mm.
You can go straight over those trees. They're
Great.
only about like 30 feet tall, so if you go up and over a little bit, you'll be fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna get right up next to this guy. Can I, if I go, can I hit it with, no, I have to go lower to hit it with my longsword, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, but I can, okay.
You could do that though.
So-
You've also at +1 to your next attack roll. You've been focused.
Cool. All right, great. So I'm gonna hit it with my longsword.
You're also feeling lucky. Please roll this with a high variance die.
I,
You got this. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
This time it'll be good, right?
that is a natural 20.
Yes.
Cool.
Very good job, Smoking Dragon Gaming.
Thank you.
Zastrid has Zagmeister's made Astrid more lethal. Add +1 damage to this.
So that's 2 plus 2, right? I already got a +1.
You added +1 to that attack,
Oh, okay, great.
which definitely hit.
I didn't even add all the other things.
But
No.
it hit.
It
Plus
hit.
+1. It did. It did more.
Okay, so that's 4 slashing.
Did you double?
All right.
Not 4. That's 3.
So-
So it's
So
5.
that's.
6.
No. I
You double
can't.
it. No, it's good.
You're good. You're doing great. You're doing so
There's
good.
a lot going on right
There's a
now.
lot going on.
You double the dice, so it's 6.
Okay, so 6 plus 1 is 7.
Plus
And-
your dice.
Plus, so that is 10.
10. As you bring your blade, you like dive bomb it from the air, blade first, and pin it into the water. And the earth, the world goes dark.
Oh.
I can't believe we did that.
Oh, believe it, we're gonna do it
We
again.
didn't. We did, but we didn't.
And
You did.
We're gonna get insta wiped in the next room. It'll be
Yeah,
great.
and it's fine. It's fine.
And that is where we are going to end our show.
We did that,
Holy
y'all.
Moly.
Oh my.
That was a roller coaster.
I said I mean, if we want, we can go do turtles, but I think we're good.
We're okay.
We got a better shot if we wait till next
Yeah.
Yeah, call it there. Let's call it there.
Someone's coming in fresh. I don't know.
Thank you all so much for being here with us this week. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack. We're a bunch of nerds sharing what we love on the internet, and we've been so happy to have you tonight on our show, The Gauntlet. If you're new here and you want to give us a follow, we'd sure love to have you here in the tavern. If you want to know a little bit more, head on over to our Discord, which has updates, chat, all the information about what's going on. If you subscribe tonight or were gifted a subscription, you get a whole bunch of fun little goodies over in the Discord, maps, stats, a whole bunch of other fun stuff. And also this Sunday is our subscribers only show Brew Pub, where Scott is going to be homebrewing some things. The video will be available to everyone can watch it, but if you're a subscriber, it's going to be subscribers only chat, so please go check it out. It's at 7? 6:30?
6:30.
6:30 on this Sunday.
We did that.
Thank you, everyone.
We did
Thank
it.
you all so much. This has been episode 10, season 2 of The Gauntlet. The next time The Gauntlet will be live is at 7 p.m. Pacific time next Friday. This does have a rotational cast, so you're going to see some fun new folks here. And if you are a TTRPG performer in the Los Angeles area and you're looking to come have some fun with some weird nerds, please go check out our website. We do have a guest forum, and we'd love to come and hang out with you. You're all amazing. Take care. And we will... Oh yeah, last bit. Go check out our sponsor, Cantrip Candles. Oh my gosh. Go check out our sponsor, Cantrip Candles. They're absolutely amazing. We adore them. They are candles with a story. They are D&D and TTRPG candles that really add to the immersion. We are very deeply honored to have them as a sponsor this season. Have a lovely night.
Good job, Emily.
Have a lovely night, everyone, and we'll see you soon.